Arms are heavy.
We'll encourage people to get there.
Vomit on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready. What? That's Eminem, nigga, not Martin Luther King. The fuck?
Yo.
No king.
No worry now.
Welcome back. I am excited. Cannot wait to get inside the culture. Get all up in there. Finger the culture on this beautiful day.
Knee deep in culture, Maul.
Yo, listen.
Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, I'm learning to just like let people speak, and I'm just listening now.
What? I thought,
No, I'm just listening.
Start with some energy, get everyone excited.
Yeah.
You know.
See, you look excited.
Give the culture a little shocker.
Listen, that's what I'm here for, man.
Two in the cult, one in the sure.
Before all right. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
It doesn't.
No. He's going through something. I don't know.
Going through something right now.
Go
Going through
Liberty.
something, man.
6,081 days. I'm going through something right now. Or whatever that bar is. That's crazy to count down all those days, but
It's like
I get it.
Damaris' sex count.
we have to heal. Speaking of Damaris, not her sex life, but speaking of Damaris, I have to ask you more. I think Damaris might be an asshole.
All right. So you just came to that conclusion today?
Yeah.
Why today?
It took, maybe I've just like had this blindfold friendship to her and never thought she was really an asshole. Was on my way to the deli before we recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And she texted me and said, "Hey, can you get me some food while you're out there?" I said, "Yeah, of course. I'm at the deli. What do you want?"
Mhm.
I don't think much of it.
Yeah.
She then sends me a 5-paragraph essay as if she had just caught me cheating and just went through my DMs. She said, "Yes." First of all, how do you order a deli sandwich? Let's start there.
Yeah, Ma, what's your order?
Let's go there first.
My go-to used to be turkey and cheese,
Mhm.
lettuce, tomato, salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, a little bit of mayo.
Standard.
Okay.
Toast the bread if you can.
It sounds exactly like my order.
If you were to ask me to go get a sandwich just saying turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomato, oil, vinegar, mayo, hot. Easy.
Mm.
I'd probably be getting the exact same order.
Right.
So I'll just order 2. I'm thinking, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
I understand how Jay felt after you gave money to Columbine.
Mhm.
I get it. She said, Chipotle chicken breast / or Chipotle turkey breast. Already out the gate, I'm like, all right, now I have an errand to run. You just gave me a chore. I now have to talk to the guy that does not speak English, only speaks deli meats.
But I know how
Like
to
he only speaks what's on the menu.
Okay, but that's just either Chipotle chicken or turkey.
Now I have to have a
Common
conversation with him.
Nah, because now you're talking specialized proteins. These aren't regular.
Well, you either say boar. They ask you what kind of turkey or chicken where they see either boar's head or
The Chipotle part didn't bother me. It's now I have to ask a guy behind a deli. He's already on the grill with 3 other orders.
Yeah.
Now I got to scream over to him, do you have Chipotle chicken or Chipotle turkey?
No, you don't. You
Out
say,
the gate.
Oh my God, he's so dramatic. You say, hey, when he asks what you want, I want Chipotle chicken. The only way you go to Chipotle turkey is if he says, I don't have Chipotle chicken. That would be like common sense to most people. The same way you discovered that I am an asshole, I discovered that you are really dramatic.
You're
And
just
dyslexic.
discovering that? I am close to dyslexic. First of all, she put a / and then or.
fucked you all up. Because now you don't even know how to order.
I don't,
slash.
and also I don't know, is that saying Chipotle chicken breast / Chipotle?
Like you don't know if you want
or
half and half?
yeah, like
Okay.
do you want both there?
Yeah.
Or provolone lettuce, Thousand Island dressing, not gonna judge you. Light red onion. You want me to add the extra word of light? I'm saying red onion.
So light means not too much red onions.
Light red onion, light banana peppers, then in parentheses, spicy if they have them.
Spicy banana peppers?
Light banana peppers, spicy if
But
they have
light,
them.
light meaning not too much.
Yes.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, toasted / grilled, hot basically.
I had to break it down for you because very obviously you're a little slow.
You couldn't just say toasted?
With Rory,
Hot.
no, he'd think I want them to
If
put
I
it
go in and get a
fucking
turkey,
toaster.
cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo, hot. Simple deli order, hot.
Oh, so now,
Toasted, grilled, hot, basically.
so all right. So I see this.
Just say hot.
Then after I order, I say, Jesus Christ, this is an asshole order. Time passes. Then she goes, if they don't have Thousand Island, Russian in parentheses, then just do ranch.
First of all,
if they don't have it.
Is she an asshole?
First of all,
Fam, if someone's gonna go get you a sandwich, ask for a turkey and cheese and just
I
accept
don't
what you
eat
get.
turkey and cheese. If you want to get me something, then get me something I'm actually going to eat. Or otherwise, are you doing it for
Now,
me
I'm
or
not-
are you doing
I'm-
it for your ease?
I'm not mad at that, but putting ranch on a sandwich is fucking crazy. Let's start there. Like, who the fuck puts?
I only do
ranch-
that if it's Chipotle chicken because it's chicken. You can have a sandwich with ranch on it if it's chicken.
Okay, but what does if they don't have Thousand Island, then in parentheses, Russian,
Because
then
Russian,
do ranch?
because Russian and Thousand Island dressing is the same thing.
Oh, I thought they were a little different.
No, that's
Okay.
French. Russian and Thousand Island are basically the same thing.
Okay.
She put you on.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think they're different, but
Yeah.
The only reason why it was typed out like that is because I know that Rory is slow and hard
Yeah,
of
you was
reading.
trying to help his dyslexia.
Yes.
I get it.
So and he doesn't have much common sense.
Mm.
So that's why
first of all, I
Really-
can't read, but I do have
You
common.
see how much we find out about people?
You
once we
don't
fuck
have
their
common
order
sense
up?
because
Like,
you-
First of all, I
now
didn't fuck
she
the order up.
She reading you. She like, you know what? Now that I think about it, Rory just doesn't have any common
I
sense.
had to get the manager, but I got the right order.
Oh, you got the okay. You had to speak to the guy that above the guy on the grill.
Yes.
Russian
I
and
get it.
Thousand Island are different, by the way.
Thank you. All right.
okay,
See?
how different?
The ingredients are different, so they're different.
Okay, I would like an apology. from
Russian
everybody
dressing
in the
is
room.
spicier and less sweet than Thousand Island dressing.
Okay.
But then she
I would like
threw
an apology.
but then Damaris wanted also
Ranch.
throw the ranch on top of that to kind of like offset some of the spices. I get it. I see
No,
what she was
just
doing.
ranch if they didn't have what I'll ask for. But Rory's thing is this. He's like, you typed the whole paragraph. I put lettuce, enter, Thousand Island, enter. Like it wasn't a whole paragraph. I just put it line by line so that he
So
couldn't
you can make
misread it.
So she tried to give you a step by step of how to order it to help you out through your dyslexia.
Okay.
But I think what happens is we now understand the difference in how white people order sandwiches and how black people order.
Julian told me to go up there. He's like, you just go up there. They have sandwiches listed. You just go up there and ask for the sandwich you want. I said, you want me to
Well,
go
some
into a
delis do have-
deli
Some delis
in New
do
York?
that.
You want me to go to a deli in New York City and say, hey, can I have a number 3?
Well, I mean,
No,
nah,
they
that's
have
rookie.
names.
That's rookie shit.
No, you say I'll take the Soho.
Well, it depends
the
what.
Soho.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll take the.
I've never wait. I've
Let me get
never
the
heard a
Hamilton
nigga
Heights.
say- wait.
We're
man.
not killing me
I've
over
never heard a
this.
nigga
Yes.
say at the deli, "Let me get the Soho."
Go to the one right outside the studio that we all go to.
What is the Soho?
I don't know. It varies depending on where you are.
If you're in Soho or not.
Yeah, the M&O Mart over on like Prince or Spring, whatever. That one, the Soho there is fantastic. It's a great sandwich.
Well, I've never. You know how many delis I've ordered at my life? I've never once asked somebody, "Yo, let me get this."
Well, you're just
Soho."
getting lettuce and bread.
I get no. This is when I used to really like. You know what I'm saying? Be in them delis, my nigga.
When you asked to get it the Aki way.
I was really in them delis. You know what I'm saying?
Really in them delis?
I used to really be in them delis, man. You know what I mean?
Well, there are some delis like specialized that do have sandwiches, like they name them and shit.
No,
like
of course,
Hollis
that
Deli
just-
is all like custom sandwiches.
Yeah, if they
Thank
have,
People don't
you.
go in there and ask for a custom order. You order one of their specials.
yeah. That's to kind of hurry up the orders. Like I get that.
And most delis just name like the common ones after shit. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just all the shit that people
Like yeah,
usually
I get
get.
it. Turkey and cheese would be the Soho.
I feel
Yeah.
like what Damaris
Soho.
did was white
Soho.
people shit. Like that's white people to me.
How is that?
Once
If
you
you're
bring in the
gonna-
word
if a
light,
friend is about to do a favor for you, you put things in like light red onions, light banana peppers, spicy if
I
they
didn't
have
know
them.
it was that hard.
So what was I supposed to do with the light? Should I like
go back there and make
look
it.
through the glass or try to get over the counter to make sure what warrants it? as
No,
white?
I mean if you say light, they know that means not too much, not too heavy. Not
Have you
too
been to that deli?
heavy-handed. No, not that one.
Okay.
I never been to that one.
Go say any other word besides turkey, ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and see how far you get in a conversation.
but yet somehow the sandwich came out perfect.
Homie,
Like I knew it would.
homie that runs the
That's because I'm a
cashier
good
there.
friend and had to make sure he was going through step by step.
Mm.
We literally had to. I said the full order and I said, you're probably going to want to write this down. He ignored that, started like he heard everything, got the bread, and then I had to go every single step. Say it a few more times.
Oh, that's normal though. They act
Yeah,
like
that
they heard
shit.
you the first
Oh,
time.
for
then
sure,
they'll
but-
come back and be like, all right, what you want?
Exactly.
Like I just told you my whole order, but let's do it again. Fuck it.
This one,
Rory's mad because I didn't get mayonnaise on my sandwich. That's where I'm getting at. It's starting to feel racist.
I
Starting
just
to feel
started
racist.
eating mayo for the first time in 34 years. Just started.
What you used to put on your sandwich?
I like oil and vinegar.
Oil and vinegar. That's it. No mayo, never.
I was never a mayo, but now I love mayo. I don't know what happened, but
Mayo is amazing on a sandwich, bro.
Yeah, now I've gotten older. I started to like mayo,
I
but
put
nah.
mayo on everything. Burger.
I cannot believe I went this long without mayo. Yeah, I love it on burgers.
Yo.
Yeah, like how did you eat a burger
I
without
don't know.
mayo?
I
I
think
like the
when you have
making an
experiences
aioli.
as a kid,
It's nice.
like you may not like or you think you may not like something. I didn't hear him.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Well, it's not
Let's just-
weird. All right.
Julian, what's up, man? How you feeling today?
Fam, we're not going to pretend like aiolis aren't nice.
Because you're not going to just throw aioli into our conversation.
All aioli is
it's spiced up mayonnaise.
It's just
mayonnaise.
ketchup cut with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
or like whatever condiment cut with
just, like,
mayonnaise.
standard condiments in a sandwich, like that's over here.
You don't go to, so when you go to a restaurant, you order a burger, you don't get a side of ketchup and a side of mayonnaise and then mix them and make an aioli? You don't do that?
That's not aioli, babe.
Well, it's like fucking.
Dominicans uptown call it ketchup mayo.
That too.
Ketchup mayo. Yeah,
Point is, you got to cut it with mayonnaise. It's great.
Pretty much.
It's not technically it's not an aioli, but whatever.
Aioli.
I'll take the Soho.
I'll take the Soho with aioli on the side.
So it's funny what Julian's talking about, because I was in that deli when I was waiting for Damaris's fucking Jimmy from Barbershop coffee order. I was looking in the glass, and they had like the NYC, and it was roast beef, avocado, lettuce, tomato. I said, "What about that is New York?"
Yeah, no, nothing about New York is avocado on a sandwich.
Yeah, that's Cali.
Yeah, that's not a New York thing.
That's the NYC at that deli.
Yeah,
so
that's why you can't just go in there and say, "Give me the Soho."
Well, you read.
By the time you get upstairs, you crack your sandwich open, you got avocado all over it. You're like, all right, what the fuck is this?
Then you're in Soho.
Yeah, that means now you're in Soho.
What's your deli order now that you're vegan?
I don't eat the delis no more. But they got vegan delis though.
You can get a good smoothie at a deli.
They got vegan delis popping up like more frequently. I'm starting to see a lot of vegan delis.
What do they give you at a vegan deli?
They just have like a lot of them have mushrooms, like fried mushrooms.
Okay.
Some of them fried mushrooms. Some of them have like the impossible patties that they chop up if you want to chop cheese.
That's another thing I hated as a kid that I love now. I cannot believe like mushrooms have been around and I wasn't aware how delicious they were.
Mushrooms is great. Mushrooms is fire, man.
There's so many things as a kid that,
especially if the right person is like cooking it and knows how to cook different mushrooms, and it definitely emulates a lot of textures that you're already used to, like chicken and shit like that.
And Brussels sprouts, as a kid, we were told those suck. Broccoli,
gotta be charred though. Gotta be charred, almost burnt,
and just doused in.
Don't give me no super green Brussels sprouts. My shit's got to be kind of like
charred.
Yeah, they got like little black marbles.
I feel you. All right, so what's the consensus here? She's an asshole, right?
She's not an asshole. She's very particular about her order, especially when it comes to sandwich.
I'll take that.
It says it's given taste levels. It's given this person is very, they know what they want. They're paying attention. She's paying attention to detail of the sandwich. A sandwich has to be detailed. I respect
and that's fine. I respect it too if she was ordering it. Well, like I'm particular with my order sometimes as well if I'm in a mood. But I order it myself. I go with that burden.
I think Rory's thing is he just doesn't like talking to the
Yeah,
he doesn't like talking to people.
That's
period.
what it is.
So having to talk longer. You can't see the people.
There's 5 people in this room.
Yeah. But you don't like talking to strangers longer than you have to.
Absolutely.
So you feel like if I got to stand here and have a longer dialogue with this person based off of a sandwich order, now I'm uncomfortable.
So that's what you were saying, that I was being an asshole to you, not to him. When you said this is an asshole order.
Not to the guy at the deli. No, to me to have to go through all of that.
Oh, no, I don't care about being an asshole to you. I thought you were saying that I was an asshole to the guy.
That wasn't the point of this conversation. I didn't think you cared.
Yeah, he was projecting his, he didn't want to have
proclivities.
It was an asshole to a friend that was doing a favor to then want to order something so particular because now this is my issue.
Yeah.
And I feel like you even threw some type of sauce on it, like don't fuck it up or.
No, I said don't add tomatoes because tomatoes ruin sandwiches.
Oh yeah, added that like when I was already walking back to the the studio. No tomatoes, by the way.
Yeah, but didn't he know that? Because you would have said tomato.
It's Rory. I wanted to be as clear as possible.
Rory, what did you get? Because you came back with 2 sandwiches. What was your order?
I got a gyro, and yes, I'm pronouncing that right.
Gyro.
With chicken or
chicken? Yeah.
Chicken gyro,
white and hot or what?
And to Damaris's credit, the tomato did ruin it. Maybe it's tomatoes at that.
It's not tomato season. Tomato season's over. Is that gay too? All right.
Yo, Julie, I'm telling you.
I really try.
You guys, you've been alive for how long? You don't know when vegetables are in season?
We know when vegetables are in
Yo, how gay does he think I am? Like, honestly.
You only eat vegetables. Shouldn't you know when tomato season is?
Well,
I go to Whole Foods if they're there, cool. If they're not, cool. I don't
Yeah, but you can taste the difference when they're not, peaking.
Well, I did go to a farm over the weekend and I picked cherry tomatoes.
He won't stop.
Yo, what's up with y'all today, man? We got aioli out of him.
Yeah.
We got peak season vegetable time.
We got
Like-
Cullen Sure.
What the fuck? What is he researching, man? Take his laptop.
I've been reading a lot, guys,
Yeah, I
lately.
can tell. Like, you know, all the vegetables when they're
been
born,
reading.
when they die. Like, what's up with you, man?
In most traditions, this is like, I forget what traditions in particular, but it's New Year's is the fall because the earth is shedding. January 1st really makes no sense. It's stupid that we do that. It's just on the Gregorian holiday calendar. It's stupid,
So you
but
think the Earth is flat?
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
That's what.
Where else would the leaves go?
I did. Pick
Things get
some
blown
great,
off the earth.
cherry tomatoes though over the weekend. They seemed in season. Are
Cherry
cherry tomatoes in season?
Well, technically, the season tomato season ends in October, but like this is the best of the harvest is long gone.
so I got the clearance sale. No wonder.
Yeah,
And these are
So
these are the relatives that stay around longer than
it's like when you get sushi on like the half off sushi night just means the new order is coming in tomorrow.
Again, because I never did like the pumpkin picking, tomato picking. Obviously, not apple picking because I'm a Catholic, but I didn't know you had to pay to go to the farm to then go pick your own shit and pay for it.
Yeah.
They are running a racket at the farms right now.
Yeah.
I had to stand in line to buy a ticket,
Mm.
and of course I had to get apple cider,
Mm-hmm.
and they had apple cider
Donuts.
slushies.
You got to do
so
the donuts.
Of course, I got the donuts.
Yeah.
Then I had to get a ticket to get into the whole area. So I'm thinking like, oh, since I paid, it's like a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Like as many apples as I can get in this bag, it's good.
You ain't get no apple butter?
They didn't have any.
Ooh.
Oh,
I was
my
tight.
God. That's the shit right there.
Then I see a line after we do the whole thing to come back because I wasn't paying for the tractor as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Amara, you're walking.
Mhm.
I don't care how little your legs are through this forest. Let's go, kid. And carry your apple bag too.
Yeah. Come on. We're going to learn today.
I see the line. I'm like, why is there a line to get out? Like, just walk out. And there's scales. So I start dumping out mad at my apple.
You didn't do like
I'm
when
like, I thought this was all you can eat.
the
What
trick.
the fuck?
Now,
why
why
am I
would you-
paying to go pick my own shit to then also pay for it?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
trick is you eat them while you're picking them. So by the time you're basically full, and then by the time you go home, you don't really want that many apples anyway. So you usually go home with
Yeah,
like
you gonna make
maybe
apple
10.
pie? You're not
Well, yeah, I was gonna say most people
I
make
went home
apple
with an
pie,
attitude.
apple fritters.
I went home with an apple attitude. The attitude of an apple.
That shit. Just to get some family photos, man.
Crazy.
Like, at least pick it for me if I'm paying.
It's wild. I love apple picking though. That's fun.
I do want to do this. Is nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun going out there on a nice day too. Nice fall day.
You would just go with the fellas? Like, how would you do it?
See, all right, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
All right, man. See,
I had
why-
never done it because I had
would
never had a kid before.
I would never
but-
I would never go with the fellas to go apple picking, bro. What are you?
What?
What are you saying right now? Like, I understand you trying to be.
Who'd
I
you
know,
go?
I know it's election time. I understand what's going on, man. Relax, all right.
All right, so who'd you go with?
Most likely a young lady, a
Okay.
woman.
Mm.
Got you. I feel like that makes it official though. You can't just take. That's like not taking a chick to see a movie. Apple picking, that's girlfriend shit. She's allowed to say, "Why did you lead me on?" After that,
If you take apple picking,
100%.
Because the apple picking means photos are gonna happen.
Yeah.
You can't do that without like photo evidence.
So once you take photos with them, that's your girl.
I'm just saying, like it's more ammo.
That's true.
You gonna do me after this, and then she has
You
like,
can
a whole
present a
folder.
case like we went apple picking. You told me you love me.
Yeah.
And this is how much of a dad weekend that I had. So I took Marky, her mom as well, which is cool, fun family day. Let's do it tomorrow. I'll have fun. About 2 hours and 15 minutes into the drive, I'm like, there had to have been a closer fucking farm than this.
2 hours?
As a
2
dad,
hours?
you just certain shit. You just like shut up, get in the car, give me the address.
Yeah.
I
It's
then
from, like,
started. I was
45
on
minutes
my
away.
phone and driving at that point, just Googling farms, and we had passed like 15 on the way here.
Of course you did. Yeah. But was that
So,
the best
so
one?
I said, why did you pick this one? She's like, oh, well, because it has like activities. I was like, what type of activities? Like apple picking. They have a tractor. I was like, so a farm.
Chill, man. Because
Listen. I put my dad's smile on.
yeah.
Took photos of
You
everyone.
just gotta shut up.
Said this is the greatest experience ever.
And we'll
Why
never-
have I never done
And we'll
this?
never do it again. In the back of your mind, we are never coming out here
Left
again.
with a sunburn attitude.
Yeah. Never doing a song. I
But-
love your shirt. You finally wore the shirt.
Yeah. Thank you to the guys
yeah.
out in
Guys from
Toronto.
Toronto gave you.
Yeah, this is fun. Maybe we
Move
should
your
sell it.
laptop, Roy. People can't see it.
Oh, sorry, Peach.
There you go.
Am I framed better?
It says new Rory, and it crosses out Maul's name and says Mara
Yeah. And it's
with her logo.
cute little hair and bow.
The little
This one
hair
made me
is
cry.
so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. The shirt's amazing. May
Rory
never take it
cried.
off.
Rory cried twice in Toronto.
We're not gonna kill Rory because I got ammo on you, Maul. You told me you cried the other night.
It wasn't a full cry.
Nah, you said you
It
cried.
was teary. It was. I got choked up. Can we
Okay,
say
so
that? Can we say
what? Wait,
choked up?
whoa. So then, what was me in Toronto? I wasn't like full fledged bawling my eyes out. I you know,
I think you.
little
did.
teary eyed, choke up, like
But-
as a man
but-
when you fight it.
But tears dropped though.
Probably,
You
yeah,
had to wipe your eyes.
yeah. But like I
I
caught
feel
it
like
right
once
there.
you have to wipe, that's a cry.
But I caught it right there though, so you have no idea if it would have had the weight to even go all the way down here.
I feel like it would have though.
I just
Yeah.
This made
my
Maul
glasses
cry
back
the
on.
other night.
I didn't cry. I got choked up. I didn't cry. Just be clear about that. No, but the other night watching the Lakers Minnesota game when Bronny checked in the game for the first time. Although we know this is manufactured and it's scripted, we understand that. We understand that there was 50 Nike cameras in the building.
I mean,
We understand that this is going to be a commercial. The Griffies were courtside. We understand this was a whole production,
Mhm.
but it was still dope and cool to see actually, to be able to see the moment happen in real life. If it was a movie, if this was a movie, this probably wouldn't have been a part of the movie where you get choked up at. You know what I mean? But the fact that it is real life and it finally really happened, it was something to be choked up about. As a black man growing up in America, this is definitely something that I think all black men should be proud of.
yeah, it was a cool moment.
Yeah.
This would be the part of the movie where Bronny Jr. saves like Bugs Bunny and the team.
Yeah.
Mm.
He checks in.
You calling him Bill
the way
Murray?
Bill Murray did.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a beautiful moment, man. Shout out to the James family. That was dope.
Do you think you would have actually cried if you weren't high?
No, I think if I was high, I would have probably cried.
Okay.
Because then I would have started, digging through all my trauma with my dad. Why didn't my dad set a screen?
Why didn't he put in 1,000 hours?
my dad never rebounded for me. You know what I mean? All that shit. But no, that was a really, really cool moment.
I saw someone retweet like the video of Braun and Bronny going on the court. He's like, I can't wait to work the forklift with my son. Which would be cool.
For sure. Anytime you get to, hand down what you do as a father to your kids is a cool moment. But that moment was just, again, a lot of people are, it would be cool if it wasn't so orchestrated and, it's like, I get it. I understand that part of it, but it's still a very, very cool thing to witness. So
I'm taking my dad to the World Series on Tuesday.
fire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're in the bleachers, but
It's okay.
listen,
What
it's
do
a
they
World
call it?
Series game.
What do they call a bleacher cruise? It had a cool name from the other night. I heard it. The bleacher creatures?
Bleacher creatures. Yeah.
That's
Maybe
hilarious.
a bleacher creature.
I've done the bleachers in regular season games. They're not bad.
I think
They're not
every-
like the old stadium bleachers.
I think every kid, that I can remember, our first time at Yankee Stadium, we were in the bleachers.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
your
a rite of
field
passage.
We would
trip.
just-
your
yeah, you-
field trip, you go to the bleachers.
get the bleacher tickets and just sneak down. It wasn't that difficult.
And I'm sure the bleachers
Then
are
9/11 happened and everyone got in a fucking frenzy.
yeah, got their panties in a bunch. I think the bleachers are probably cooler now than they were back when I first went to the bleachers.
Well, they're better seats for sure.
Yeah.
Because you're like right in, what is that, right field?
Mm-hmm.
Before you were up top.
Yeah.
But they used to be $10. Remember that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
$10 to go to
Absolutely.
the Yankee game.
How much was the bleacher tickets now?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
The minimum ticket that I
don't
was
want
seeing.
to talk about it.
I
it's
know
a
the
moment-
minimum. What was the minimum fee
Over
just to get in?
1,000.
1,200.
Right now it's 17 to get in.
I didn't pay 17 each. Thank God.
There were,
But
the
it
minimum was
wasn't
over
far off.
1,000.
Yeah.
I talked with Loyan probably when the Yankees were like 2 games to clinch.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, can you get my affairs in order?
Figured it out.
I really wanted to, I want to have a moment with my pops, surprise him with World Series tickets. Like, I
Yeah.
want to have that moment with him.
yeah.
Loyan hit me back a few hours later. He's like, I'll push some numbers around.
Game 3 at Yankee Stadium is poised to be nearly the most expensive in World Series history, with the average ticket price of nearly $2,000. Standing room tickets, meanwhile, are selling for nearly $1,500.
I got
Count in your pockets.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
also, they said the parking lot, the Yankee parking, the average parking spot now is like $500 to like $700 to park.
To park in the Yankee Stadium is crazy.
Well, they better not raise the price of the D train.
But that's
I'm not parking.
Yeah, that
I'm
ain't
not
gonna happen. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna park in Jersey and then go from there.
Why wouldn't you? Actually, don't they have the train? The what is it? The Metro North now?
Oh yeah, I forgot the Metro North stuff.
Yeah, they got the Metro North there now. Yeah, I mean,
But you gotta take.
you got to
before
ride the
D
train, man.
Yeah, like
you
it's
got to ride the train to the stadium. That's just part of it. World Series, like, come on, man.
yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking what they call Zuvi.
For sure.
Unwalkable.
Jerome Avenue's gonna be. Let me tell you something. If you live over there, you're gonna be pissed for at least the next 2 weeks.
And then Tuesday's game 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Game 4.
Oh,
First
shit.
tour in
Yeah.
LA.
I was thinking.
You bought
It's
tickets to LA?
Tonight, if you're hearing this, is game 1 in
Imagine I
LA.
get Loyan.
He's like, they were cheaper.
He bought tickets to Dodger Stadium.
One, I thought it was weird when you didn't ask for airfare.
You know how crazy that'd be? You got Dodger tickets, Dodger Stadium tickets.
I've seen people though like show up to stadiums with like different days. Like they grab the wrong tickets. I've seen that happen to a couple people.
That's crazy. I don't know how
They
you
just have
do
to
that.
turn around.
Yeah.
I've seen people buy scalpers tickets that way.
The most I've done is buy tickets to on the wrong iPick. Like I've done that before. Like buy some iPick tickets
that's the worst.
online,
You meant to buy it.
and I get there and I'm like, I'm at the fucking South Street Seaport. They're like, nah, this is for
Oh, that's the one
Jersey.
I go to.
I'm like,
That
Jersey.
shit for Weehawken.
Who the fuck goes to leaves Manhattan to go to Jersey to a movie theater? Like, what the fuck?
Listen, man, more scenic.
But they are cool with that though. They did like switch it around for me, and like I still got to see the movie. But it was just funny that I was like, why would I leave Manhattan to go to Jersey?
That's almost as dumb as someone going to the wrong airport after our live DC show.
Damn, that's Trey. You did do that.
I typed my confirmation number in. I'd never seen this notification pop up. You're at the wrong airport.
How embarrassing.
It's like you're in the system, but not here.
Like they didn't give like some whole thing. It just straight up, you're at the wrong airport.
Yeah, I like that. Let me know immediately so I ain't got to waste no more time.
Haul ass.
Yeah, I'm
about to
getting
make it
outta
up
here.
to that Miami trip.
That's crazy.
Maul, you were talking about LeBron and Bronny bringing you to tears.
Mm.
Do you think that
Not tears, choked up.
the women, the basketball wives or BMs of the industry are in tears? Did you guys see Drea supporting her man after his 3-year extension
Did
for
I see it?
$106
No,
million?
but I'm glad I'm here for you to tell me all about it, Julian.
Yeah. So Drea reposted, just a
Whoa.
standard ESPN breaking news, flyer for her guy.
From Shams.
Yeah, signing a massive extension.
Mm-hmm.
And not rightfully so. As expected, she's getting killed online for it. Thoughts, Damaris?
Just gross. Ew. What type of woman?
She's getting killed just for reposting it?
Yeah. She was getting smoked on the timeline.
I mean, but what is she? This is her.
Gold digger.
Child-
This was her whole point. She saw the money. All she said was congrats to her boyfriend,
I mean, two things can
father
be true.
of one of her kids.
Yeah, but I mean, so what? I think.
Congrats for feeding our family.
Yeah, I mean, but we know that this was. Yeah, everybody know Drea ran a play. Like we should be congratulating her to have the foresight.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, and have the wherewithal
Yes.
to recognize a young talent.
So it's more of a victory lap for her than it is for him.
I mean, if you ask
She was
me,
congratulating herself.
She's the new Woj, if you ask me. Like Drea, she saw him getting that max extension before any of us did. Shout out to Drea. That's a great eye.
I mean, it could be love. I feel like Dre
It
could
could be love.
have a couple picks with Max.
It could be
contracts.
love. It could be love. I think that, we got to give people the opportunity to find love however they find it.
She wants to mold that young man
Yeah. Help
and
him
raise
out.
him,
Help him out.
navigate through this crazy world we're in right now.
Listen, man. It is what it is, man. What we going to do?
Mentor him.
I'm learning.
We look at how Anthony Edwards looks up to Kevin
Another
Durant.
dog.
Anthony Edwards look up to Kevin Durant. Well, do we think that
I fuck with Ant-Man.
Do we
He
think-
told Bronny Jr., you don't need to shower after the game. You're good.
I fuck with Ant-Man.
do we think Shannon, his girlfriend currently, looks up to Drea and is kind of copying her blueprint? Shannon went on Instagram Live and said, listen, I don't give a fuck who he fucks or who he nuts in and gets pregnant. I'm a basketball wife or girl, whatever, and I'm going to be taken care of. My bank account's bigger than yours.
But that's not what she said.
It's basically
So
what
don't
she
know.
said.
That's not
What did she say,
said.
baby D? Give it
She
to her.
said,
Said light red
she said,
onions.
that's his baby mother. That's not his wife. That's not his girlfriend. It's his baby mother. She said, okay, y'all just finding out that he has other kids. Like, I'm not worried about that. My bank account with me and my kid is good. He had his other kids with other women. That's not him.
Mm.
I mean, I appreciate the self-awareness instead of trying to fabricate it for perception. Like, yeah, he nutted me too.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
I got money. As long as it doesn't affect my
Poor
shit.
people do that. Like, oh, we're broken up. He went and got somebody else pregnant. What?
Mm. I know that's right.
I mean, like I said, like we were saying off mic, that's not the way I want to live my life. But you got to understand, a lot of these people are coming from poverty and haven't really experienced much. Like, you got somebody that gets you out of poverty, you're not really worried about who else they're sleeping with.
Why are you assuming that Shannon is from poverty?
I'm not a
It's crazy just to put on What if she has 2 caring parents?
And went to a private school.
What if she popped the balloon?
What if?
Mm.
But this is a poverty mindset. As long
Not
as I
everyone could
have
be
money,
King Harris.
as long as I have money, I'm okay. That's usually from people who didn't grow up with money. People who didn't grow up with money usually put money over everything.
She's
Well,
talking now.
Let's not say that though, because there are a lot of women that grew up with money in a great household that just turned out to just be whores. It was just in their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
But why are
Their
y'all?
mother was a whore. The mother before that mother was a whore.
But
They're
why are
just
you
a
putting
generation of
whore on
whores.
her though? Why?
I wasn't putting anything on anyone. You were projecting that she must be from the hood.
And if she's from the hood, she got to be a whore. Right? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought that's what I took from your
How did you?
conversation.
How did when we were adding that up?
I thought I did.
Did you do PEMDAS to get that?
I thought
How did all women from the hood are whores?
I thought I did the science just now. My bad.
So all women that have kids from NBA players are?
No.
I mean, I don't know this. Young
I'm not
man.
saying anything. I think Shannon might be from a well-to-do house and just
I don't know.
saw
who
an
this is.
ambitious young man
My
and
first
wanted to
time
procreate.
ever seeing this young lady. But like Baby D is basically saying, it's like, okay, if she's cool with it, then cool.
And that's also like how you build your tribe.
It takes a village.
Yeah, I think that's great. If
Yeah.
everyone's on the same page,
It takes a village.
that's
Derrick
beautiful.
Rose kind of mastered that. Remember, he had them all dressing in pajamas together, taking photos as a team.
You get that when you get
Great Christmas.
when they sign that, when they give you that contract, people know how to fall in line. I'm trying to tell you, that shit brings order. That shit brings understanding.
I got it.
Yeah, ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody complaining. Everybody fall right in line when they see Adidas gave you 150.
I gotta ask.
And like, I don't
Swizz
care who he fucking. Like,
Swizz got the Bosky out of state, and his baby mother said, "Come on in, Alicia.
I don't care who.
Join the family."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The bottom line is get to the bag, man. That shit brings understanding. You ain't got no arguments when you got the bag.
Speaking of self-awareness,
Tommy,
our guy Tommy boy.
Tom. Now you just
Tom.
Tom. You just told us last week you're not a hip hop artist,
He's definitely Tom now.
and what do you know? A week later, your album is now submitted as a hip hop.
No.
It's not, or the song.
$1 Million Baby has been submitted for best rap song and best best melodic rap performance.
He's not rapping.
There's not a single bar on that fucking song. There's nothing hip hop about
What
that
are we
record.
talking about?
That shit is maybe R&B and pop.
You know how crazy it is to tweet, "I'm not a hip hop artist," and then the next week the Grammys be like, "So that song of yours, it's a hip hop song."
That's when you don't check your group chat with your manager,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what the fuck? Like how fast did that blow up in Tommy's face?
which is crazy because
Here's gonna be the
he has a great team. Like someone should have just taken his Twitter at this
Here's-
point. Like,
here's
Tommy, we've submitted already.
here's
Like,
gonna be the funny
to
part.
the whole board.
The funny part is he gonna win.
I know.
That's not funny, bro.
He about to win. I'm telling you. Y'all don't see this shit. Y'all don't see the play. I'm not a hip hop artist. You are today.
He's gonna beat Doechii.
Yeah. Tommy Richmond, that song is gonna win. Without a doubt. Wait. Hold on. Because if Not Like Us is in the same category, then it might be a little different.
I'm sure Not Like Us.
And that's fucked
is
up for Tommy.
submitted
See?
for-
And that's
But I think Not Like Us will get best rap song, but he's up for best melodic rap song. This
it's
is
not
he's
even
gonna
a
win best
melodic
melodic.
rap song.
it's not rap. If it's gonna win one, it would be melodic.
we have to make subgenres for this thing, man. We have to.
I agree there, but
Tommy
that's a
Richmond
separate
is-
point because it's not even
This is
hip-hop,
not
period.
this is not a rap song, hip hop, best rap melodic performance, whatever you want to, however you want to cut the dope. Tommy Richmond is not, that's not a hip hop record.
It's funny because in the article that I'm reading about this, when it's referencing the success of the song, it said the song gained popularity from TikTok, blah, blah, blah. It spent nearly 22 weeks atop Billboard's hot R&B songs. So even to Billboard's metric,
Don't box him in.
but I'm saying like it spent all of its time on an R&B chart.
Yeah.
It never went on a
Yeah,
rap chart.
They're trying to
Okay.
put us all in one box, man.
You
That's
see,
the
like
problem.
there's a box, right? There's
Mm.
4 corners. R&B is there. You're trying to keep him within.
Those
He
okay.
wants to open
the box.
the box.
What are the other 2
and
corners?
then go to
Same.
other boxes. It's
Just
a venue.
imagine though. Imagine like some of our greatest rappers having to deal with this back in like
I mean, they did.
They did.
with a song like this. When did it happen?
No.
This all right. So that's all I'm saying. Ain't no rapper ever had to deal with this song like this Tommy Richmond record being in the same category as one of their songs.
They don't televise best rap song, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm
I would
pretty sure.
love to see
You sure?
his acceptance speech. I think just rap album.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't know if they
that's all.
televise that.
Hmm.
They have like the other one, which I feel like you can go find clips if you search for them. I have to see his acceptance speech.
He's definitely gonna win though, and that's crazy. It's crazy that we sitting here and we know that record is gonna win best rap or best hip hop song.
What if he-
melodic
I think
rap.
melodic.
Best
think
melodic rap.
hip-hop
Whatever
is
y'all,
good.
rap is in it. He ain't rapping.
What if he wins and then later that night texts Kendrick Lamar and says, "Yo, it should have been you."
Gangster.
And then post a screenshot. I do this for hip hop.
And then says, "When I was 6 years old, I thought I was gay."
I'm sorry.
No, it's happened before. I don't know if you know that, but that's
It's the blueprint. It's the blueprint of the
yeah.
white rapper.
You have to do that. You have to do that.
You have to
crazy.
give Kendrick your Grammy.
Yeah, you have to give Kendrick the Grammy, man. Give it to him now.
Did Post ever do that?
Did he ever?
No wonder he didn't stay in the genre. He had to go to country.
Did he
He
win?
didn't go through the
that
rite of
year?
passage. You got to give Kendrick your Grammy.
But did he win that year?
Post Malone definitely.
I don't think he's ever won in the rap category.
That's what, or melodic performance, melodic rap, whatever you want to call it.
I doubt it.
He started winning Grammys in 2019. So this
So, yeah, he was
this
out.
is after.
Like he did a joint with like Roddy Ricch real quick, but I don't think that was the one that won.
Okay.
He was with the baby for like a month.
Oh wait, hold up. Yo, 10 nominations, 0 wins.
Post doesn't have a Grammy?
That's crazy.
God don't like ugly.
Damn. What
First of all, Nas just got one. Like, let's not say that defines.
which is crazy. Nas getting his first Grammy a couple years ago is wild. Like, think about that.
What if Tommy Richmond and Nas have the same amount of Grammys come 2025
Yeah. I get it.
in the rap category?
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on Tommy Richmond. I really like his album, and I look forward to him making music. But cut the shit.
It's just funny
Don't
because
tweet.
he just
Don't
said he's not
insult our
hip-hop.
intelligence. Like, don't scream you're not hip hop, and then submit to hip hop.
Yeah,
But-
Because you're not going to say, "Yo,
You
don't
act
give me
like
this
he
Grammy."
went and said,
Exactly.
like his team did that.
That's my thing. What the real conversation is, why are him and his team on different wavelengths?
They probably
That's
like, fuck
even
it, we
more.
just
That's
wanna-
the real awkward thing.
Yeah, but they probably like, we don't care. We just want to be nominated.
Yeah, but like, tell me, like, don't make me look like an asshole for standing up for what I believe my music is and what I think my art is, and then not backdoor him, but like, hey, if we're gonna submit, tell me, because this is gonna be a headline after I say all this shit about my own music.
Tommy Richmond knew for a while that his song was submitted to the Grammys. He didn't
For
just
sure.
He didn't find out what we found out.
Maybe not the category.
But also, that song we did look up. I don't know if they changed it, which I doubt they did. $1 Million Baby or whatever. It's under hip hop rap as a single, which I mean, that's more of like the darker, deeper criminal link with the entire thing. His team, as great as they are, knew that song was not hip hop rap. But with the money behind him, with that type of song, with his image, it would be easier to go number one in rap with that song than if he were to compete in the pop charts. But I mean, he ended up just being number one, period. So who's to say anything?
See?
But there was some strategy in putting that under hip hop and rap when they released it.
And us as a culture, as I've said before, hip hop being one of the most, or black people being some of the most forgiving people on the planet, we just accept it. So, okay, Tommy's, he's nominated for hip hop, melodic performance, whatever.
You're saying we accept it, but is it really ours to accept? We're not the ones making the rules.
We ain't the ones protesting it either.
But like, what power does that have? That's my point. Like, what power is there to?
There should be every hip hop artist, every rapper, especially ones that are in higher positions, should be speaking out about this type of shit.
I think there's bigger fish to fry than protesting his nomination.
It's not just his nomination. It's just that this is something that, like, again, Beyonce made a real country album, and the CMAs wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? You see how they holding it like, nah, we ain't fucking with that. She not from this. And she's from Texas, born and raised.
But but to be fair, a lot of what they came out and said is that Beyonce doesn't go in and rub shoulders with.
I ain't never seen Tommy Richmond at New Eurekan Cafe. Never seen him. You seen him?
I have not.
I've never seen him.
And I did frequent it quite a bit, actually.
I've never seen Tommy in the building. Never.
It may have closed down before he was born.
Yeah, but I still never seen him. He wasn't there.
But Maul, you were before, if you let me finish, that was my point. I agree with you. We need to be as close knit as the country community is when it comes to their shit.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, that's not hip hop. That's not rap. That's all.
But
not saying it's not a dope record, but it's just not. That's not this culture. That's not this. And he said it.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is further, it was a bigger slap in the face. Like, he already said it. And then the Academy is like, nah, yes, you are.
But that's my point.
What?
Like, we're not the Academy. The Academy.
There's people on the board.
The
yeah.
Academy
We know
also
who's on the
For
board.
what Damaris is saying, the country awards are for country. It's not the Grammy Hip Hop Awards.
I get that. But I'm just saying, I'm just talking about as far as just categorizing things that are not of our culture called hip hop.
But
How y'all just putting that into our culture?
but the Grammys didn't say, hey, you're a hip hop artist. He submitted as a hip hop artist, correct?
Right. Even if that's what he did, I'm just saying somebody on the board should have been like, you can't submit this for hip hop. Because we know why he is. Because it's easier if it is to go number one than it is if you put that as just pop, which is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, but where do you
It's
draw
tougher.
where do you draw the line? Because what if I go and research a genre that I can tell does not have frequent releases and not high streams, and then I go put out a record featuring some crazy A-list artist under Celtic folk dancing,
Mhm.
but I submitted under there, so I'm number one. Give me the Grammy.
Yeah.
Like, where do you draw the line? I feel like the song should have to be in the genre. Like, that has to. The DSPs have to figure that part out. I don't know how they would do it because there's like 10 million songs submitted a day.
Mm-hmm.
They have to come up with some AI to be like, that's not this, bro.
Fuck it. Let Conway put his next album under country. Go number one.
He's big on the Second Amendment.
Well, I guess that would just we would have to not redefine, but really define what makes hip hop hip hop. Like, if you were to describe hip hop and what is hip hop, I think that's where the issue is coming in, because hip hop crosses so many genres because we take it and we remix it and add our culture to it, our swag to it, and that's what makes it hip hop. So it's harder to say, well, that's not hip hop, because I can see the elements of hip hop in that song.
Well, pop music
And this
current
Tommy
pop music
Richmond record?
clearly does.
You can
bite
see the
from some
elements of it, yes. I'm not talking about rap, right? Because he was nominated for rap. It's not even hip hop. He was nominated for rap. That's a no. Automatically no. There is no rap in that song. But if we're talking about hip hop and everything that is hip hop, there's so many different subgenres of hip hop. I can see the hip hop elements in the song, just the same way I can see the pop elements. But I can see the hip hop elements in most pop songs these days. You look
I get it.
Yeah, but
because
of course.
hip hop is the foundation, the bed of hip hop music is the sample, the break beat.
exactly.
So yeah, you're gonna feel hip hop and see hip hop in a lot of different genres, but that don't mean it's hip hop. Like, there's no way you hear this record and be like, yo, that's a hip hop record. That's insane to me.
And of course, hip hop
I
now,
agree.
there's a gray area to your point. Like, even I could see someone making a case where Cudi has a lot of hip hop elements too. Cudi is hip hop. It may not be traditional hip hop music, but you can see where those lines could be blurred.
Mm-hmm.
$1 Million Baby has none of those. That is not, there's nothing about it that is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great song that should be in a pop category.
Yeah.
And of course, Julian, there's other fish to fry. But if I'm an artist that's in that category or didn't get nominated because $1 Million Baby ends up in that category, yeah, I would feel it. I'd feel away. Of course, there's bigger problems, but the fuck?
Yeah,
This
but
pop song is now going
I'm
to
not
take away
say-
my opportunity to change my life, because when people do get Grammys, things do change financially.
But
in their
like,
life.
Changes everything.
what I was saying, the bigger fish to fry thing, I'm not saying that the anger should be pointed at Tommy and his team. I'm saying, look at the people on the Grammy board, the people that are defining what hip hop is, the people that are in charge of, hey, this is what we deem to be hip hop, aren't in fact a part of hip hop, to what Maul's saying. So we're having people make the rules about a genre they never represented or were a part of.
Okay.
That's the problem. So when they see a song like $1 Million Baby and they see TikTok videos of black girls dancing and all these like black people like in the music video, they're like, oh, it's a hip hop song. Like, they're defining something that they're not a part of. So
Yeah,
I
that's why
wouldn't
I
get
see-
mad at the artist. It's the
No,
board and the
I'm not
people
mad at
that
the
are
artist.
that are at the
No.
helm that
No,
are like,
Maul wasn't saying protest Tommy Richmond.
No. I'm not saying
People-
He
we
said
like
he's
Tommy
not hip-hop.
Richmond.
Hip-hop. He said it. He told us already. I'm not a hip hop artist.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying the way in which Damaris
should be
like,
mad at
in
the
the
Grammys
country
for not
music,
listening to
country
artists.
music's so insular.
That is what he
because-
said, right?
What?
He said, I'm not a hip hop artist.
And then cleaned it up
yeah.
and said, I'm not just a hip hop artist. Don't
Okay.
box me in. He
Country
cleaned
music,
it up.
country music is so insular in the sense that the people that are making the music and the people that are on the board are cut from the same cloth. They are all from the same tribe. So it's like, all right, like I'm this artist, but my OGs and everybody that I know are the people that are ultimately sending the nominations and deciding who wins. It's all a familial tree. There isn't that with the hip hop and Grammys. It's old white people for like lack of just to black and white it. It's old white people deeming what is black culture.
Isn't Ninth? He's on the board, right?
I don't know if he still is, but he was at one point. I don't want to quote, but yeah, Ninth Wonder was on the board last I checked.
Cool.
Which there's been some discrepancies with Ninth. I remember when Tribe's last album, Thank You for Your Service, didn't get a nomination. I remember Q-Tip got on Twitter and was like, Ninth, what the fuck? Like, you're supposed to be the one that represents us up there. Which I think is
he can't do everything.
Crazy
That's
to put everything on Ninth.
Just because there's
there's more
people that we respect that are like our faces of what would be hip hop doesn't mean that they have this say on what gets put in.
There's more to it. I don't want to just
of course
make Q-Tip look crazy like that. The other issue was Rhapsody's album that Ninth produced was nominated, which I thought was worthy of a Grammy nomination, but that was the deciding factor. It was either Tribe or Rhapsody, according to what I heard. And that's why Q-Tip was like, all right, some insider trading going on here.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, neither here nor there. I think they pieced it up. But if that's the case, again, where do we draw the line? Because if I'm Bryson Tiller or Brent Faiyaz, who's same team as Tommy Richmond, I could have been submitting to best rap song this whole time. If that's the case, Bryson Tiller should have won a fucking best rap song in 2015.
Yeah.
Way more rap than fucking Tommy Richmond.
Way more. Matter of fact, Trap Soul could be under a rap album at that point if Tommy Richmond is hip hop.
Yeah.
So if I'm other artists, like, damn, I could have done this the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I had #1 records. I just was in a different genre that had more competition as far as the Grammys go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit like this, I see what Maul is saying. Even though it's small stuff, it is something that needs to be talked about. And maybe boycott isn't the best route, but it needs to be brought up. I agree with you.
I mean, we already really don't support the Grammys anyway. You know, some people show up certain years when they're promised certain things, you know, from our culture. It's like, okay, I'll go. But for the most part, we really don't anyway.
They made Ho sit front row for 3 hours with like 9 nominations.
I mean,
he was tight.
Was that the year they gave him the what award was that?
That was last year.
That was last year?
He was nominated for a bunch and didn't get 1 Grammy.
Oh, you're talking about a different year.
Yeah, this might have been like pre-COVID.
Oh, I'm talking about when he got an award last year. Remember, he made this
Dr. Dre something award?
Mm-hmm. Impactor something award, something like that.
Who do we think will get it this year?
Diddy.
Kendrick Lamar?
Oh.
Fuck y'all, funny to me.
Kendrick gets it this year?
When did they start that award?
It would have been such a good year to give it to Drake if it wasn't this year.
I think even Drake would be too premature. We should start with.
Didn't Drake get some award already from the Grammys the year he went? Because he usually doesn't go. He doesn't go to the Grammys.
Mm-mm.
He went. He did that speech, which I
what award
really
was
enjoyed.
that though? That he got.
I don't think he got a specific award.
I think he got like what? Yeah,
just a Grammy.
He has 5 Grammy wins. I think it was just on a song or something that he won that he snuck in that PSA about like we don't care what they think.
Well, he didn't say that. He said it in a good and healthy way. Like, this is great, but this doesn't define you as an artist if you don't win.
Yeah.
Like,
but he won.
His last one was Wait For You.
Okay.
He was nominated at the 66th Grammy Awards. It was when Her Loss came out. That was submitted for Best Rap Album, as was Spin About You, Rich Flex, and Rich Flex again for 2 separate categories.
It would be looked at weird since it's the Dr. Dre Award, but I think Ice Cube should get it in 2025.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
What about Snoop? Snoop's been everywhere this year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing, and I don't want to make it a thing, but I feel like the Grammys, they go off, not always, they should more, but they go off of the way that we handle things in our culture. Dr. Dre shouldn't have an award at the Grammys. And the reason why he's allowed to do that is because our own culture, did not kick his back in enough the way that it should have been.
You are 100% correct.
So they don't find
I'm sure it got brought up in that boardroom. Like, all right, we've looked at some of his past, and they went, he didn't get canceled.
They still love him.
Yeah, I'm sure it was said just like that.
Literally
that voice.
Yeah.
And if someone would have came in and there would have been like a cancellation day, someone would have brought up, it's a little dicey over here. Maybe we should find something else.
And it scares me because history
call it the Clive Davis Award.
History tends to repeat it. Jesus. History tends to repeat itself. And as I'm seeing so many people like still defend Puff. And it's like, if the police weren't making this a thing, like if the feds weren't making this a thing with Puff, our culture would just forgive him
Oh, it
and
still
just
wouldn't have been a thing.
let it go.
Yeah.
And
And he'd have an award named after him in 10 years.
Shit.
you bringing up the
Yeah,
Puff
but
thing
baby
real
oil
quick.
named after him.
I don't want any more beef with Envy. It's love, everything. But I did see that clip with him and his wife. They have a podcast, which is actually a pretty good podcast, talking about why is everyone mad at Diddy? Like, let's wait for the trial. Let's see what's in the paperwork. I saw the video, man. I don't need to sit here and defend Puff. Let's wait for the details.
Yeah, they're like,
I saw the video.
They're like, this
Everyone
video,
shut the fuck up.
they're like, yeah, the video was bad, but like the charges they're charging him now for, like, is he guilty of them? Who gives a fuck?
I don't give a single fuck.
No, I think what people are forgetting is that once we saw that video of him in the hotel with Cassie, because I think a few weeks before that he had posted, a lot of these things are lies, wait till the truth is revealed.
Said all of them were.
Yeah. So it was like once that happens, and then we get a video that, this wasn't a lie, and that you actually did put hands on Cassie. It's like now everything else people hear, they're like, oh, then yeah, this shit got to be true. You already lied to us about you not, it being lies about you abusing Cassie. So I think that's what people are now. They're like, yeah, we're gonna believe that all of these allegations and these things that we're hearing are true. We're gonna jump to judgment quickly because he already lied to us before. I think that's just what people are.
I'm cool. And I am on the side of due process and we should look at evidence. But when it comes to this situation, after seeing that video, I don't care if he is actually innocent of everything they're accusing of him of. You need to sit down.
Yeah.
You can't be charged because past statute of limitations with the Cassie incident.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're innocent of all this shit. The ball doesn't lie. Go sit down.
And let's just be honest. If somebody's capable of doing what we saw in that video, they are capable of anything.
Yeah, the baby oil thing's not that crazy to me once I saw that video. Like, he's capable of this shit.
And then not even that. If we're just going off, if I ignore everybody else's lawsuit, people were saying Cassie was lying. It came out that Cassie was telling the truth about that hotel incident, which she described to a T. So that now everything that validates everything else in that lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
That validates him blowing up Kid Cudi's car, which Kid Cudi validated and everybody else validated. That validates him after she broke up with him sneaking in her house and raping her. All of these, I didn't forget what was in that. It's like everybody just read that lawsuit and everything just left their brain. I don't forget shit like that.
But
no.
It's not
It's not gonna
that.
just toss in some random lies in that when she literally explained to a T what was on that video.
It's not, you know what? It's not that. The bottom line is, and what people just have to accept at some point, is that most people just don't care.
I mean, but
I wish people would just come out and say that. I wish most people don't care.
And so then when you do care, you got to understand that you're an outcast because they're looking at you like, yo, what you care about that? Why are you so invested in they bit? It's like, no, my moral compass is just somewhere else. Like, if I see a woman being abused and beat, yeah, that person, I don't care how creative or how great of a music or producer that person is. Like, to me, that person is no longer, I don't care what that person is selling anymore. I'm not consuming what that person is selling anymore. That's just me. I don't expect everybody else to think like that. And you're going to find that most people don't think like that and don't feel like that and don't care.
Yeah, most people don't give a fuck.
They don't care. People don't care, man. That's just the bottom line. They don't care if people are being abused. They don't care if people are being hurt. They just don't give a fuck. If it doesn't directly affect them, they feel like, man, fuck all that. Turn the music up. That's just where they at with it. So,
No worry and mouth.
Maul, I have to thank Via, man. When I came on this podcast, I was off 2 of the Elevate gummies.
Mm-hmm.
The comments were saying it was the best performance I ever gave. They liked me on the gummies, to the point that I even went apple picking over the weekend, which is the original sin. So I had to take the Cloud 9 gummy just to relax and get me in that mode to get my Adam and Eve on.
Whenever we take our long flights, I like to take the Dream Sleep gummies.
Okay.
To kind of relax me and help me fall asleep before we take off.
I
take off before we take off.
I've noticed every time that we are on a flight together with this tour, you knock out way before they even get through the safety stuff.
Thanks to the Dream Sleep gummies.
I get it. They are the industry leader, over 500,000 customers served, made in the USA, farmed and crafted with care in the United States. Their products range from 0 milligrams to 100 milligrams of THC, which is great for me because I need to microdose. I just don't really have the tolerance the way you do. But if you want to go there, you can go there with them.
They also have 0 THC products. If THC isn't for you, you can still take advantage of their CBD line with products designed for sleep, focus, and energy that will keep you glowing all year long. If you're 21 plus, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code RORYMALL to receive 15% off. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This fall, enhance your everyday with Via. Again, if you're 21 plus, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code RORYMALL to receive 15% off.
Maul, when you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, think of businesses like Heinz, on the fashion side, Skims. Sure, you think about the great product and a cool brand, brilliant marketing that we've seen, but an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business that's making it sell. Also for shoppers that are buying. We use Shopify when it comes to our merch. I use it for my vinyls, for my album merch. It makes everything simpler for everybody.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify.
Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/RoryMall, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/RoryMall to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/RoryMall. I thought of another great person for the Dr. Dre recipient award with all the political activism that they're currently doing. I think Eminem would be a great pick.
Okay.
That's my goat.
Award. Like, I feel like everything he's really been, doing on those lefty streets, he's warranted. I'm just trying to bait you.
No, it's not bait. I know what you're doing. It's not.
You don't think he's a political activist?
It's my goat.
Listen, man, we understand what politics is about this time of year. Every 4 years, we understand. We get it. Beyonce's performing at Kamala's rally in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And I still don't believe it.
I don't either.
I don't believe it. I don't think Beyonce is endorsing Kamala. I just don't believe it. I don't think she knows enough about her. I don't think she's been briefed on what she's really trying to do. I don't think she really is into Kamala like that. Like, I don't see that. Could be wrong, and it's okay if I am wrong. I stand corrected. The one thing that I'm looking at in this whole thing, though, that's just kind of disappointing is watching Barack Obama, and we understand him endorsing Kamala and supporting Kamala, but playing the skin color card from Barack, like seeing some things, him going and talking to black men and how we need to get out and vote for Kamala because, she grew up just like us and it's that. When he was campaigning, he didn't even play the skin card with us. When he was campaigning for president, Barack never said, yo, y'all got to vote for me because, you know what I'm saying? We from the same. He never did that.
He wouldn't even let Jeezy in the White House.
He never did that. So now it's like, why is that the angle now when supporting this candidate? I just don't. To me, it just seems, and I'm of the belief as a black man, if enough black men felt like this was authentic and real, you wouldn't have to do this. You wouldn't have to say the things that you're saying. You wouldn't have to campaign to us about, yo, she grew up just like y'all. We would know that. We would feel that already. We would be able to tell, like, yeah, absolutely. This is one. When he campaigned, Barack campaigned, he was like our uncle. He was like our older, cousin and big brother or father. Like we knew that this was a guy, a black man that we could relate to. If it's not translating with black men as far as Kamala, then you have to ask, why is it not translating like that? That's all. But to say like, yo, you got to get up because, yo, she grew up just like y'all. First of all, no, she didn't. And that's just being real. No, she did not. She did not grow up like me or other black men like me in the inner cities. We did not grow up the same.
Agree.
It's just a fact.
But what my thing is, why I feel like it's very...
Which was crazy.
Rory's insane.
That is like just, no, I'm sorry. Because it is so insulting to black people.
Yeah.
So go on this black radio show. It's like, just bring a bucket of chicken and hand out some chicken. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
I felt the same way when Kamala said she washed collard greens in the bathtub.
She said that?
Oh,
yeah, she said that. She said, yo, I had to cook so much.
That's gross.
She said, I had to cook so much greens one holiday. I had to wash them in the bathtub.
Oh, God,
That's exactly what she said.
Not even
my mother had to cook collard greens a lot of occasions for a lot of people. And one thing I never came home and saw was collard greens in the fucking bathtub. Cut this shit, man. Cut this shit.
That is awful.
That's all I'm saying. It's just like, cut this shit, bro. Like, we don't.
That's tough to say when it comes to politics, period. Because they're all full of shit.
But don't be full of shit and then try to make it connect to my culture is what I'm saying.
You know, empathy,
Don't do that.
man.
Okay, but even
You know, for the suffering of other people, have you no sense of
that's like me when I do my
purpose?
fake Jamaican accent
Wait,
on
no,
this
it's not
podcast.
But no,
also, again, that's politics. I agree. It's foul with her, but also Trump has tried to make himself seem like he's this good old boy American. You're a billionaire from Queens. Like, stop saying you're so relatable to the poor whites in Ohio. You're not. He's trying to make himself seem like one of those people. The same way she's trying to make herself seem like another type of person. It's politics.
I don't know.
They're all
I don't
full
know
of
if
shit.
Trump has ever said he's like the poor whites from Ohio. I don't know if he's ever said that.
Not in that exact verbatim.
I'm just
but-
saying I don't know if he's
Yeah,
ever
but he's
said
like, I represent America.
Yeah, like
nothing
that's
about you.
his demo. The whole MAGA movement started with that demo because he was so relatable to them.
I'm just saying
He's
man,
the swamp.
I just don't, to me, seeing Barack, play the skin card is just, you didn't do that when you ran for president. Don't do it now. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. November 5th, the election, go out and vote. Whoever you vote for, great. That's none of my business. But I just don't like to see Barack playing the skin card when you didn't do that when we was voting for you in 2008. So that's the only thing.
A white guy introduced him though.
And I didn't even like the way he was rapping those lyrics. Vomit on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. What, nigga? Like, that don't sound like that.
That wasn't the pocket.
Nah, man. He sound like what's the name in Tropic Thunder? Like, come on, what are you doing? Like that shit sounded crazy, man.
Admittedly, I did not watch this.
A lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous.
Tease it up nice.
But I was feeling
he's
some
an
kind of way
amazing
following
public speaker.
Eminem.
Now I notice my palms are sweaty,
Palms are sweaty.
knees weak, arms are heavy,
Palms are heavy.
vomit on my sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Don't do it in the cadence of I Have a Dream when you're bringing out Eminem talking about throwing up on himself.
What the fuck is this?
I hadn't heard this. That shit is hilarious.
Like, come on, fam. What are we doing right now?
God.
Y'all don't. This is not a movie thing. Like,
I
look at
thought
this
Maul was being dramatic.
shit. What? I could never make that up. That's exactly what he did. This is shit that's going on right now. They talking about go vote. What is this? Who am I voting for?
God. I mean,
Oh my God. That is
B Rabbit was
hilarious.
pretty much MLK's dream. So
This
I see
is
it.
craziness, man. This is pure crazy.
Nah, Obama ate that though.
No, he did not, man. He made himself look crazy.
You
I
think,
know his daughters was like, Dad, Dad.
You think M's
Well, they were
got,
doing that his whole campaign. They were always
Yeah.
like cringe dad.
You think M's got motion in Michigan to swing the vote?
Fuck no. Hell no, man. Them niggas in Michigan been through so much shit.
You all right?
They don't
So,
wanna-
so you guys, we've had this debate. I'm still going to live ignorance is bliss. I still don't think celebrities move the vote.
I don't either. I
Like-
think it's embarrassing that they even do this.
We argued about
And
that
what's
however
worse
many
is
episodes
they
ago, and you
using-
guys said I was naive. I really don't think Kim Kardashian is moving votes.
Well,
The
that's-
only human being, period, maybe would be Taylor Swift. Maybe.
But-
I don't think celebrities move the vote the way politicians think they do. I think it just looks cool to be next to them.
It looks cool, but then that's them trying to tap into a whole demographic and audience.
I think it's more
In
for the
hip-hop
celebrities
culture.
of getting in to a space they're not in.
Well, maybe it's not.
Let me go
about-
lobby with this person.
It's just corny to see rappers like be so involved in
Oh,
politics.
please. You loved Chef G in the Bronx with Trump.
I thought that was dope for them.
How's this
Not
any
for hip hop.
But hip hop
For-
been
for them being
hip-hop's
too young
been
kids
You
from
love
involved
Lil
in-
Pump with Trump.
Hip hop's
For them
been
being
involved in
young
politics.
kids from Brooklyn that was in prison and all this other shit. Now they're home and they're on the stage with Trump. Like
I
that's a
think-
good look for them.
I think in theory, it's great for rappers to get behind candidates that they think will actually change the communities they come from. I think that in theory would be great, but that's kind of like a fairy tale that would never exist. But yeah, I guess awareness in that regard is, but Eminem is not changing anyone's vote.
No.
Kim Kardashian's not changing anyone's vote.
I don't think it's about changing. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's about changing votes. I look at that. I look at stuff like this almost as like at the same way an ad or like a commercial is. Because being that Eminem went and did that, we are now sitting here talking to our audience about politics. They're going to vote for who they're going to vote for, but you know which demographic is more likely to vote this way. So you get these people in front of this demographic just to remind them to vote. It's not trying to sway their vote. It's just to remind them to vote because more than likely this demographic that listens to this person is going to vote this way.
That's
I think
a good point.
it's advertising.
That's a good point. I mean, especially with Puff, fuck him. But that vote or die shit, TRL, everything. Yeah, that got a lot of young people to vote Democrat.
We historically as a country have embarrassingly low voting turnout rates.
I think as far as
Compared
first
to the
world
world.
countries, the lowest.
We're the worst. Yeah.
And that's why, like, it's not so much the undecided vote. Like, I think people have this theory that people in the middle, like myself, we are the ones that swing elections. No, it's really just who from each party actually shows up to the polls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, yes, in swing states, sure. Let's make sure the person in the middle comes on our side. But that has very little impact the way people think it does. It's just getting people to the polls. So you're right in your point. I guess celebrities will
Arms are heavy.
will encourage people to get there.
Vomit on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready. What? That's Eminem, nigga, not Martin Luther King. The fuck?
Yo.
The king.
This shit is crazy.
That was actually very, very funny.
That's like an SNL skit.
It is.
That felt like an SNL skit, bro. I could see that on SNL. Not like real life, like Barack really did that? Like, insane.
I mean,
Damn, this country's bad.
We're weeks away.
I get it. Go out and vote, man.
But I'm also with you on the Beyonce thing. I saw the reports this morning too. I was like,
I don't believe it.
I don't know if I see this happening.
I don't not believe it.
The older I get, the more I understand Jordan back in the day when he never spoke on politics. I get it now. I understand it. And when I remember everybody killed Jordan, he wasn't speaking out on politics and this, that, and third. He was like, that's not really my thing.
There's a difference between politics and issues. Like, I do think people with a voice should speak up on issues.
Oh,
you don't necessarily have to, like, Bron, whether you like him or not, think he should shut up or dribble or not. He speaks up about issues. Not always politics. Jordan just shut the fuck up. Like, he didn't say anything.
But I understand it.
I get the politics side, but
I understand it. When it's not your thing and it's like, yo, I'm not getting into that. I'm not using my influence and my platform and my likeness to tell people who to vote for. I'm not doing that.
I get that, but
People vote
he
for who they
did
wanna
tell
vote
on
for.
himself. It wasn't from that stance that you're explaining. He straight up said, I mean, Republicans buy sneakers too. I'm just trying to sell sneakers.
That's all
I don't
I'm
want
here
to say a word to fuck up anything.
That's all I'm here for. I'm here to play ball, sell sneakers.
Speaking of Beyonce, how much money does she think we have?
She gonna find out.
How many products from Beyonce can I buy in 1 month?
When the last time you bought a Beyonce product?
The album.
I bought the album.
Did you
I still
ever-
purchase albums. Like,
Yeah.
I purchase albums of people I know.
you purchased.
Wait, what?
Of people I know. I purchase albums of people I know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
if I know you, I'll buy your album.
Who'd you think
Beyonce.
she meant?
No,
Beyonce's
but
putting out.
I thought she was saying like that's the only type of music she consumes is if she
Oh,
knows you. I'm about to be
no,
like,
no.
what?
Beyonce's taking a second crack at a fragrance.
I can't wait to buy it. Send it to the group chat at 8 a.m.
I'm sure it smells great. I'm sure the whiskey is good. It's just like it's
Still haven't had that
I
whiskey.
have the
yet.
other one on right now, actually.
You want Beyonce's perfume right now?
Yeah.
What is it called?
What's that from like 2008?
The Say Noir.
Say Noir.
I thought that was the
Noir.
whiskey's name.
No, that's Sir Davis.
Oh.
Say Noir came out about a year ago, around Christmas. She get us every Christmas.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah.
like her naming that because I'm sure Hove could come up with at least 15 entendres with that.
Mm-hmm.
Say Noir rhymes with mad shit.
And this is Say Lumiere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hove is he's gonna smoke those two names together. Rumi and Sir are somehow gonna be in between those two.
Ooh, I see it. I see it. I see it
Buck
coming.
60 a bottle. Is that like a standard for a perfume?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
bad
For a
for
luxury perfume.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And it's real. It smells really, really good.
Joe
Yeah.
Malone. Joe Malone be cracking my head.
Smells good.
Yeah.
I never
told you
smelled
he had to smell
Beyonce's
me. He playing
perfume.
around.
No.
I
Smell
okay with that.
It smells good. He can't hate. It smells good.
Smells
I
good.
actually had to pause first. I was like, "What y'all about to do?"
No, he sniffed it.
I
on
licked
me.
it. Oh, yeah, I sniffed it.
Yeah, but it does smell good.
Okay.
So I can't wait to
Beyonce.
smell the new one. She be in our pockets bad. It's hard
That's
being a
what I'm
Beyonce fan. But her shit, but I don't. So when Beyonce comes out with shit, I don't mind buying it because I know it's gonna be quality. So I don't care.
Yeah,
That's true.
Like
but
I
then
don't
like what? She's probably gonna have a tour in 2025. Like
Mm.
then
All
mer-
your
then
fun
merch.
tokens.
And what's annoying with Beyonce, all her merch is like fire too.
Yep.
Yes, that's annoying. Like give us like a 6-month break. Let us stack up and then come back.
You gonna wear your Beyonce perfume to the concert?
Yeah, for sure.
That whole stadium is gonna smell like that shit. Every
Like a-
single person.
That's what I was
technically-
saying.
That's how you get in. Security guard. Let me smell you. Yep, that's Chez Lumiere. That's Pierre Cardin. Nope.
He's got the little cardboard thing. Yes, you. All right.
Yeah. She wearing that Chez Lumiere. Let her in.
Well, in speaking of someone that's not going to hit you over the head with a high cost ticket, we had a very, very good conversation about Tyler the Creator on Patreon.
Yeah.
That comes out Monday that I
Day before his album.
really encourage people
Chromacopia.
to check out. It's a very educational and informative conversation.
Yeah,
So
even
we're
if you're not
gonna-
a Tyler fan, it was a good conversation.
We're not going to get into that, but he just announced today that he's going to do a listening party at the Intuit Dome in LA, and he's doing $5 tickets.
I can't wait to see that arena. Like, get to LA and see that new arena.
So can you give me the backstory on that arena? That's new?
That's the Clippers' new
Okay.
facility.
I wasn't familiar.
It's going to be the
Where's it at in LA?
Inglewood.
Oh, so it's where the old stadium was? Or where the forum is?
Well, not too far, I'm thinking. I don't think it's too far. It is in Inglewood, right? Yeah.
$2 billion dome.
Yeah, so
It's
Inglewood has
sick.
3 stadiums now?
The SoFi Stadium, Intuit Dome, and the Forum is still in Inglewood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Forum.
Oh, I know the Inglewood family's eating off those tours.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous fucking area.
Not
to just
anymore.
throw some stadiums.
Nah,
around.
that's the thing. It ain't it's cleaning that shit up.
No, they're
Okay.
they're doing it.
You could put the Barclays right there in Brooklyn. Go 3 blocks.
I mean, that's anywhere though. That's anywhere. You go 4 blocks anywhere the wrong way, and you into some shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't know that this was a whole new thing. I wasn't paying attention, but I am excited. I hope they stream this.
I'm sure they will.
Who do we think pops up?
Chromacopia?
Ken and them.
Do we think all the features will be there live? I think Tyler did say that he wasn't performing. He will just be standing in the middle of the venue, lip singing to new sounds. This event costs $5.
Well, yeah, $5 to get in. I'm not performing either. Y'all gonna hear this music though.
I mean, it's a listening session.
Yeah, I'm not performing.
Also, I will say, as a fan of
Kanye
any
did, right?
artist,
At the Garden years ago?
which I was so mad I missed. As a fan of music, I wouldn't want to hear an album for the first time with an artist performing it.
No.
I would prefer that Tyler hits play on his iPhone.
Yeah.
It just gives us cool visuals. I want to hear the music.
And if it's hard, like if it's dope, stop it.
Yeah.
Start it from the top. Like,
I mean, the
give us
moment
that.
the moment Cudi and Kanye had at the Garden for Father Stretch My Arms was like one of the coolest listening moments ever.
Hands.
Mm-hmm.
It was around the time that the Kardashians dragged immensely unstable Lamar Odom in front of 20,000 people.
But the only thing I don't like about that is fans are not gonna be honest there. Because first of all, anybody going to that is a Tyler fucking fan. So if he starts playing music from the new album and you don't like it, you ain't gonna boo. You ain't gonna be like, next track.
Maul,
Like, y'all
I have
like-
been to
y'all not
thousands of
yelling.
listening sessions. No one has ever booed.
That's what I'm saying.
I've definitely thought in my head, like, this one ain't it. Can't wait
Yeah.
for this song to be done to go to the next one.
Yeah, but fuck it. Say that shit. Yell that shit at the Intuit Dome.
At the end.
Next track. Like, why not? If that shit trash.
Staying on Tyler, he announced the 10-year anniversary of Camp Flog Gnaw. The lineup was done in a really cool way. He did a crossword.
Yeah, it was cool, but like,
Whoever name you see first, you should get free tickets to go to see the performance. Fuck. Who the fuck is Omar Apollo?
Yo.
First name I saw. Now I fuck
very
with
talented
Hey,
artist.
I fuck with Omar Apollo.
Omar Apollo's really dope.
Yeah.
I did like the layout. I thought it was a really cool idea, but like, as an adult with responsibilities, just list me out who's there.
You said who?
As an adult with responsibilities, I didn't have time to just go through.
Oh, there go your man Tommy Richmond, Doechii, Okay.
And they're connected. That's hip
Art
hop.
Champion. Okay.
Sampha, I see Jordan Ward, my guy.
Blood Orange.
He's got 3 stacks on
Orion's
here.
Son.
Sexy rap.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mike
okay.
G. Nice.
Mustard.
Blood Orange.
Okay.
I'm so happy that 3 Stacks is living in
Earl
his purpose.
Sweatshirt.
But
Mhm.
he's
Erykah
on like
Badu.
15 festivals.
MF
He's
Doom
never
is
been.
on here.
Where do you
Excuse
see that?
Right here. 17 down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
curious how the. Oh, it's a tribute. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I know Earl and Tyler were huge Doom fans, so
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Schoolboy Q.
Mm-hmm.
Maul. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Erykah Badu.
Yo, first of all, on that Drake fan page, they listed out all his ops in alphabetical order.
It's just Rory.
Yo, what the fuck you say? Like, why am I on that shit?
That shit had me
You
crying.
be talking greasy.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm an objective fan.
No, but you be talking.
Can't be objective,
You be
Rory. It's
objective,
2024.
talking greasy.
That's not fair that you on there and Low not. Low should be on there.
True. Yeah, low is definitely TDE.
It's a
but
long ass list. Damn, you got mad ops.
say fuck me for. I saw mine. I was laughing at
Jack
it.
Dorsey sent me.
I started laughing at it because it was in alphabetical order and kept
Rory
scrolling
being
and then
before-
saw my name. I was like,
It's
Rory-
fun. He's in between
Rory
Roddy
being right
Rich.
after Rockefeller is crazy. Like,
It's Rockefeller, Roddy Rich, Rory, Russell Westbrook.
nah, the R's is, go through the whole R's. I think the R's is killing it. Rihanna, Rick Ross, Rockefeller, Roddy Rich, Rory, Russell Westbrook. That's a pretty good lineup as far as the other letters of the
Look at
alphabet.
this. The NBA, the NFL,
everybody. Like,
the MTV VMAs,
yeah,
the
everybody.
Grammys.
It's up with everybody. Fuck that.
Yo, I still can't get out of my mind that Maul said someone should boo if they don't like a song at a listening session.
Yeah, fuck that. Turn that shit off. That ain't it. Like, why we just can't be honest and yell like certain shit? Like,
You didn't do that at Rory's when he was doing his speech?
Because all his
What, he
joints-
clowned me for a year and a half about it.
I can't because you said you wasn't going to speak, and then you spoke for 2 hours. Me and Raven was in the back crying. I was like, Raven, you know he about to talk for 2 hours, right? She was like 100%.
And that's not fair because that's one of my close friends that just talks shit about me to my face. Don't like team up with the person that shits on me the most.
Why you keep pointing?
Because me and Raven was back there, and we just knew Rory was about to give the long. He was like, "I'm not talking. Come on, I just texted you earlier. Y'all are my friends. My friends are here." Me and Raven like watch this.
Okay, I was forced to talk, but if you're gonna do something, do it 100%.
Give y'all all.
So if I'm
And then
gonna
he
do
say-
it, why not?
Then he say shit like that, and how I refuse. I can't debate that. That's like somebody be like, "Where you from?" I'm from the blood of Christ. All right, you gonna beat this nigga up? You can't beat a
Yeah.
nigga up that say something like that.
It's like when Lecrae kicked
If you're
in the
Israel.
crack house talking
Yeah,
about
talking about, yo, Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you, bro.
We can't shoot the nigga that says Jesus loves us. We gotta say, yo, close the door. Like,
It's
you know what
my
I mean?
only like response to two people that know me very well and can clown me accurately. Those
Oh,
are the worst
man.
people.
That
The
was-
people that know you and can
It's
clown
the
you
best.
accurately.
It's the best. It's
you
the best.
you
I
know
love
he
it.
about to just ramble for
Yeah.
the next.
I said 2
And
hours. He's
since-
not putting that mic there. I'm letting y'all know right now. We are not getting that microphone back.
What's a listening session you've been to that you would boo?
Mm,
I've been to a lot of listening sessions
snitch.
That I would boo?
that you thought in your head maybe I should boo.
I'm unknown artist. And
Okay.
I've never been to like a known artist listening session and was like, yo, this shit is trash. But we did go to a movie screening once. It was trash. I think I
Okay.
talked about that before, didn't I?
No.
God bless. We went to the movie screening. Charlie Murphy was screening a movie downtown years ago. And me, Biggs, Dame, a few of us went. And he was playing the movie. And it started off fun. Like the first like 10 minutes was like funny. But then like it just went bad. And God bless Charlie Murphy, you know, legend. But that shit was bad. But it's Charlie though. And he sitting in there in the room with us. We all watching it together. We ain't want to say the shit was trash there because we fuck with Charlie and we love him. But when we got back in the car, we was like, yo, that shit was bad, man. Like, that was one time where I would have been like, yo, can we turn this off? Like, this ain't really it.
Yo, this wasn't a listening session per se. I went to that iPick downtown. Swizz and Nas were premiering the Echo video,
Okay.
which is
Echo.
to me a classic song.
Okay.
And I was like, I mean, that's kind of, it's like 4 minutes, but fuck it. Swizz and Nas are gonna be there, intimate. I'm a fan.
Mhm.
So we go, we watch it, and of course the song is 4 minutes. So it's a very quick event. And they're like, we'll play it again. I was like, makes sense. I mean, you gotta fill some time here. It's one song.
Yeah.
Then they come out to do a Q&A. And
A Q&A from one song?
amazing video and amazing song. And it's Swizz and Nas. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Let's talk about anything.
Let's
type
make
of
it an
thing.
event.
I want to say Swizz misspoke. I hope to God he misspoke. But it was the most awkward Q&A because Nas had just put out his album with Kanye. What was the name of that album? I hate to say bad words about Nas.
The seventh track joint?
Yeah, not really my favorite.
Oh.
Nasir.
Yeah.
So that had just came out. And I forgot what the first question was. But Swizz was like, yeah, I mean, Echo, some people are saying like this song is better than like the whole Nasir album. Nas is sitting next to him.
That's fucked up.
I think I was with Lo and we looked at each other like, did he just fucking say that?
Swiss thought he was giving a compliment.
Yes.
It's like, fam, this one song is better than his whole last album. It's crazy.
The opening shot of this video is Rory at the club.
By myself?
Giving a toast.
Oh, I mean, naturally, with the wine glass. I saw Elliot had just posted a photo of the 12-year anniversary of Good Kid, Mad City and that listening session. I was there. That was one of my favorite listening sessions. I was at Chung King. I left the 444 listening session the moment Kill Jay-Z started and he started rapping about Solange. I left the spot to go get in an Uber and listen to it like with my headphones on.
Mm-hmm. You didn't want to hear that in person?
He started going, I said, nah, I'm not staying at the 4040 Club for this.
Yeah. Let me get out of here.
I'm not here to party.
Oh, man. Hey, Julian.
Yep.
We got any voicemails?
That time, isn't it? Yeah.
There's one from Nasir.
You've got mail.
Oh, look at that.
We're not playing that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So we ended on a really sad note last time. So let's pick up the.
And a friend of mine that follows me. She's a actual therapist, and she is willing to offer therapy to that young man.
Oh, do you still have his email?
I never had the. Yeah, I didn't get the email. If he could, like, I told him to DM me or the pod account. Me would be better. Mm-hmm. But if you did, call back in and leave your email. Like,
call back, leave your email. Got somebody that's willing to, you know, sit and talk with you and
love that.
You know what I mean? Get you back on the right path mentally.
For free, by the way. It was free therapy.
Yeah. So just, you know what I mean? Like, make sure we get your information so we can reach out to you.
I love that. Also, Julian, I assume that couple never reached back out, so I
haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
No.
If you guys are listening, the Rosenbergs and Chevy Chase, please email us.
All right, is this kind of petty to have this grudge? So when I was younger, my Finding Nemo came out at the time. My name is Chemo. My parents divorced around that time, so I went to school with my cousins, and they used to tell me, "Hey, Chemo, go find your dad." I used the lines from Nemo to insinuate that I'm looking for my dad, and I harvest that resentment for the movie. I just want to know, am I bugging for harboring a resentment for a movie that had catastrophic trauma towards me? I had to go to therapy for that. But yeah, am I crazy for harboring that resentment towards a movie?
Chemo, you were raised in the right era and you had the right friends.
Yep.
That probably built some character.
Your name is Chemo. And your dad left. We tying that together.
Teed up.
What am I supposed to do? Act like that don't go together?
His name
don't
is
throw
Chemo.
an alley and I won't dunk.
His name's Chemo. Wait till his hair falls out.
See, this is with Julian. He's
I'm like his cousin.
Like, he knows where the line is, and then he just is
I'm like family, cousins.
Fuck it, overhand smash.
Can't find his dad or the hair.
As the late Charlie Murphy would say, he's a habitual line stepper.
Yeah, like, what's up with you, man?
I mean, I'm glad he got the therapy through that traumatic shit, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how old he is. My friends make fun of me all the time for shit similar to that.
My friends still make fun of me. My homeboy is locked up doing 16 years, and every time he calls me, he insults me.
Yeah,
I'm like, nigga, do you know where you calling me from? Like, the fuck? How you call me talking greasy? Nigga, you in jail.
Go get more dimes.
Like, what are you talking about? But that's what friends supposed to do. We supposed to tease you, talk shit. But like I said, we the only ones that can do it.
Yeah.
The ops can't do it. Nobody else better not talk shit about you.
You can't be mad at your friends and mad at the movie because your dad left. That's what you really mad at.
Yeah,
You're
mad at
not
the
really
wrong
mad.
shit.
You mad? Yeah, you mad because your dad left.
Yeah, and we'll beat your dad up, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a great movie too.
I don't know where that ties in.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah, like, nigga, you
Pixar
left my
Oh
friend.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you left my friend.
Yeah, it's not Dory's fault. It's your dad's fault.
Yeah, let's jump your father when he come back for Thanksgiving.
Dory, you don't even remember that your dad left for real.
I was gonna say she had a bad memory.
That could be your therapy. Be more like Dory and not like Nemo.
Oh, I speaking of, since we're on Pixar, I watched Inside Out 2 finally.
So, you cried? Did you cry?
I didn't cry, no.
Really?
I know. I thought I was gonna.
Such a great movie.
Do you suffer from anxiety though?
I mean, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah,
not
but
like
it's
OD, but like
different,
yeah. The anxiety is the new personality that steals the show. This is her.
That's anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pixie cut?
She smokes it.
No, that's
no,
Joy.
No, that's Joy.
Oh, anxiety is the other one with the
one that looks like me.
The one that looks
the one
anxious.
that looks like Rory.
Yeah, this is Rory.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving Peach the new artwork. Great.
That is Rory.
That is Rory. Definitely.
Yeah.
You guys still haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I heard
Rory,
great
you
things
definitely
about
need
it.
to
bro.
watch
Rory, you
it.
should. It's really, really good.
You might cry though.
And you could watch it with Amara because she'll like it because it's like bright colors and noises and stuff, but it's made for adults.
It really is an adult
Teacher
film.
anxiety out the gate.
Yeah. It
What's
teaches-
the overall
Well, it's
theme
supposed to
of this?
teach kids how to identify with their emotions, right? Is that what
Yes.
it's supposed to
Yeah,
do?
so
The original.
the girl, damn, what's her name? I don't remember the little girl's name in the
Me
movie.
either.
It doesn't really matter. But she is young in the first one, and then moves from Michigan to San Francisco and that's where we pick up in the second one. And now she's older. She's a teenager, so she's in middle school, and as one does, like she, like it's getting her period, and then she takes on anxiety, and like all these new emotions come into play as she becomes older, as she enters her teenage years.
How do cartoons get? Never mind.
They're people. No, this is inside her mind.
Okay.
She's a real girl.
Okay.
Inside
So
out.
she has a real.
But those are her
interesting
emotions. Are the characters are her emotions? Like I said, joy, anxiety. There's nostalgia that keeps trying to pop out a little bit too early.
Is there an actual period?
So this is the
character?
girl. So you're kind of tossing between her real life, which is this is her, and then in her mind are the emotions.
Okay, so it's like a Big Mouth.
Kinda, yeah, a lot,
Yeah.
but
Gotcha.
nicer and
Yeah,
less
I get it.
freaky.
I'll watch it.
It's really good. This broke a bunch of box office stuff too.
Are you sure? Because Rory said that yesterday, and we
Don't
We
see.
Wait,
debunked-
what happened
we
yesterday?
debunked that. We
Patreon.
debunked that. We debunked that
That
whole
was one
thing.
of
in
the
less
funniest
than-
moments on Patreon.
What happened?
Rory he jumped out
Rory
there
jumped out on
with some
shit.
info.
So sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, nah, listen, swing. You know I'm a fan. Just swing. Fuck it. Just
But
say
can
it.
y'all tell
He
me
said
what
some
happened?
some music video.
He said some music video broke all kind of like YouTube records, like
And
most viewed.
one of the most viewed,
and we
billions
looked at
of
it, and it
views.
What was
like-
the music video?
Okay,
no, they have to go on
Go
Patreon
to
to see it.
Patreon. It's hilarious.
I will say,
we looked that video up.
28 million.
That shit had 28 million.
Ari
views.
shaking her ass has more views today than.
It was such an egregious like just. He could
And I think
not
I used
be
the word.
more wrong.
I think I said shattered.
Yeah, he said it's shattered record.
Obliterated.
It was
It's
funny
like
because as he's like doing that, I
obliterated
just
YouTube.
Google real quick. I just go to the YouTube and look, and I was like, it has 28 million.
And I was still confident. I was
He's
like,
like-
that must be another
Rory
page.
was like,
lost.
Rory was like, yeah,
No,
but
that's their Vivo.
Rory was like, that's not their Vivo though. I'm like, what? That's their page. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, go to Patreon to see that full convo. It was very funny.
So funny.
I just had-
Video was cool though. It's a cool video.
One of those convos you just had to sit there silently and shut the fuck up because you know you're wrong.
That was pure. That was
Yeah,
classic.
talk about our caller getting smoked. We smoked Roy for like 10 minutes after
Oh
that.
my god! But that's like classic. That's what happens in the barbershop.
Man.
Barbershop facts is crazy. The shit niggas be saying in the barbershop. I'm
And
like, what?
And then you don't even reply to it because you don't even want to go down.
Yeah,
that
you like, yo,
you be
fam.
in your head like, wow, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But I'm not going to engage because I don't even want to do this.
Nothing is worse than being in the chair while people in the shop is having a sick ass conversation, and then your barber feel like he got to get into it.
Yeah, like cut my hair.
I'm like, fam, this conversation is so dumb. I just want to leave. Finish my haircut.
They just float the clippers near your head.
Yeah,
They don't cut shit. It's
Exactly.
like Anthony Edwards with that Gatorade. It's a clip.
Just get into the next one.
All right, yeah. that's what I think.
Nemo, I'm glad you've gotten
Chemo
Nemo.
Yo, y'all.
I still think he had great friends, and I'm glad he's.
They were
getting
also
help.
not his friends. Those were his cousins.
And they were kids.
That's what's supposed to happen. Chemo, cut the shit, man. You one of
Fight
us,
back.
right?
Say something back. Make fun of
Yeah,
him.
But it's not weird that you harbor resentment. It's actually very self-aware that you're aware of the fact you harbor resentment.
One of my friends,
It's not, yeah.
Wyatt was his name. I told him I was going to go visit my dad, and he replied with, "I didn't know you had one."
Love it. Love it. Never seen him. Never met him. And you know him? Great.
I'm like, what? Yeah. How do you think I got here? Like, I got a dad.
And I know him. Like, we
Why would you even
we
say
hang
that?
out and shit. Like, yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool.
And then I had a friend say that my face looks like someone threw shit through a screen door.
Oh,
Like,
classic.
you know,
Come on.
like,
Classic.
my freckles aren't that bad.
No, they're not.
Anyways, next one.
I had left out some information. Forgot.
Who the fuck is that? I said, when was the first information?
Hold on. Hey, what's good, Maul, Damaris, Rory, Julian? It's Christian, the 22-year-old. I called in before about tricking. Rory said to get one off before I send the money. Great advice. I had recently started talking to this Middle Eastern shorty. Again, I've known her since high school, on and off. She always gets a boyfriend, and ironically, they're wife. She says she's taking care of all her family, and she's too busy to text back and all that stuff. But I don't know if that's true. You know, I had sent her 200 bones for an ass picture and some titty pictures. I didn't see anything. The nipples were covered up. She had a thong on, all that shit. She said she's too busy to hang out and, you know, all that stuff. But I just want to know, do you think she's too busy or she just not feeling the nigga?
I ain't
That's
even
all
know
I
they
got.
$200.
I ain't
for
even
a
know
photo.
they make bitches like me still out here. They still out here.
You
They
paid
still out
$200 for a photo.
I'm not gonna play.
Of course, she's not feeling you.
I'm not gonna play the second one, but he called again and said she wants this thing, which I'm sure Damaris has heard of, called a boo basket.
No, I've never heard of that.
Well, it's filled with like candy, flowers, blankets, etc. It's basically just like a gift basket full of shit. And he said, should he call this a dub and get another Middle Eastern shawty, is what he said. He said, but she's also a black belt and he thinks that's cool. He said he's also never had a Japanese woman and he thinks those are high on his list too.
So he's
This
just
might be an early.
he's just a trick. He's just a trick, and he's just willing to.
He said I never tried Japanese. That's how he said it, by the way.
Yep.
He said it like it was like a food
Yo,
dish.
Nemo, can
I'm
you
not saying
suggest the
anything.
therapist that you met with
I'm
and
not
give it to this
saying
kid?
nothing. I ain't know there was still real bitches left.
Shout out to the Middle Eastern woman. I hope she's Lebanese.
What I mean,
Gang shit.
it's like Herb shit. Like you're a mark.
No, he's a trick.
Well, he's going off the information you gave.
No, but
from
I
last
know
time.
I know tricks. There's tricks and there's marks. He give mark.
Yeah.
No, he's only
He's a
giving
mark. He's
because
not a-
he's not in front of the girl. The trick.
Morky ass trick.
He's a trick.
What was the advice I gave him? I didn't understand.
Remember,
what
he
this
said
was.
I just came into a little bit of money, like for work, and he said I'm doing really well for myself, and he said, you know, I'm feeling myself, and I kind of want to start just spending it on women. And you were like,
That's not what
That is a mental
and
illness.
Rory said, yeah, bro, do your thing, king.
If you want to go out,
No, Rory said beat
Yo,
off before you
yo,
do that horny shit. That's what
get
Rory
money
said.
and then be like, yo, I just want to, spend money on women. That is a mental disease, bro. That's where your mind went.
no, that's not the mental disease. It's paying $200 for a nude, and she just sends a half nude photo and then goes, "Do you guys think she's feeling me?"
Mental.
She probably has more risque photos on her Instagram.
You paid $200 for a regular photo and asked, "Do you think she's feeling me?" No.
And that's
We don't have to prolong this one. No.
And that's the difference between a mark and a trick, because a trick
Yeah.
knows, like they already know what it's hitting for.
Mhm.
They know the game. A mark is just like, oh, you a horny nigga that's getting taken advantage of.
Yeah.
He's both of those. He's all of those things. This nigga's a unicorn. He's a mark and a trick. He's a Mick.
That's racist.
Mick ass nigga. Yo.
This is racist. This is
Damn, I ain't even.
Oh, my bad.
I ain't
Yo,
even
Nemo, I need your therapist,
You
man.
know that's
My
not where
friends
I
be
was-
treating me like
I
shit.
wasn't trying to tie that. I wasn't trying to.
It's fucking crazy, man.
That's definitely not what I was trying to do. My
Mick
bad.
is pretty much
My
the same
bad.
as the N-word.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
There's
I did
no
not-
difference.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus
The
Christ.
exact.
Same thing. No,
I want to feel bad for him, but he keeps referencing women by their race. Like,
Yo, I ain't had
like
that.
it's a
I ain't had the
Pornhub
jab yet.
category.
I'm telling you,
He's
if
at
I
a
played-
buffet.
I'm doing him a favor by not playing the second one. It's really, he's talking about him like he's at like a buffet, and he's like,
I already know.
the Middle Eastern pussy's a black belt, though.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with anything?
It would have been worse if he assumed the Japanese one was.
Yo, this
You're
dude
like, I don't know. I feel like she lives in like a dojo or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, she like grew up in a dojo. or some
Every
shit.
time I see her,
Like-
she bows.
All right.
Yeah, I went to her house and I hit a gong to let her know I was there.
Every time I see her, she bows. Yo, man. Yo, what's his name? Christian? Christian, you are a trick, yo. That is crazy.
And a little
That was
bit of a
not the
racist.
advice I gave him whatsoever.
Oh
like,
my
if you got a little
God.
bit of money,
Nah,
want
he
to have
got
fun,
one out. He
go
got
do
one
what
out,
you
but then
like.
it's tomorrow now, so he
can wake up horny
Yeah, he
another
ready to
day.
trick again. Like he's like, all right, that was cool for yesterday, but like it's today.
All right,
now.
maybe he needs to beat off more.
He called
Yeah.
5 days ago. He definitely got some shit off in those 5 days.
Complaining
Oh
about the
my
nude,
God.
getting the nude after the money and complaining
It's
about
not
the
even a
nude.
nude.
I know.
You
He
can't
said
see
it-
no titties and no. Like, what are you looking at then?
200 for a thong photo. Yo, open your IG.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just that's crazy.
Maybe he was
Open her IG.
It doesn't change. Maybe he was expecting like more of a nude.
and then he
He
tied.
should have
He thought it
negotiated.
was
better.
gonna wink.
Yo, if you
for
got
that
money, I
200.
figure you could negotiate better than that.
And then-
$200 for
and then
some
his
upper
brain,
thigh.
His brain went to because she was covering parts up that Oh, she shy. She like
Just trying to tease me.
She
I
like
gotta pee. Please stop.
That's where your brain went. Christian, get out the house and wash your hands, all right? And then punishing yourself every night.
Okay.
Yo, Maul.
I kind of want to hear the second one now.
Should I play it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll play it. Fuck it, why not? Here you go.
Wait, Baltimore's back?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna let you guys know, but here, let's go to here he is.
I had left out some information.
Please.
Forgot to put it in.
Please give us this
She
information.
wants a boo basket, which is basically just Halloween candy, a blanket, some candles, all that shit, all that, flowers and all that. But she don't want me to send it to her house. She wants to meet me and then take it. So I don't know if she doesn't want her family to know about me.
She doesn't want to know. She doesn't want you to know where she lives.
She said she likes me and I'm cute and all that. But I don't know. I think she's trying to stick me for my paper for real.
You didn't
And
get
I
that
don't know how to
after
go
the
about
photo?
that. So should I call this a dub and try to
Did he
find
say I'm not
another
about
Middle
that?
Eastern shorty or what? Because I'm trying to get certain races off the list. I've done everything.
Wait, he's heating up.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
I'm trying to get certain races out of here. Cross them off the list. He sounds like Hitler.
But why?
Maul. Just what the fuck?
Trying to take them all down.
But look at how he views the girl that he likes. If she's a dub, I'll just go find another Middle Eastern
shorty.
So wait, you didn't like her. You just like the idea of a Middle Eastern?
That's it.
Wait, let it listen. It's so funny.
And try to find another Middle Eastern shorty or what? Because I'm trying to get certain races off the list. I've done everything but Japanese and Middle Eastern. So I don't know if I'm conflicted just trying to get the Middle Eastern off the list or what. I mean, I genuinely do like her and I can see me going out with her because she's like, fine, speak multiple languages, black belt, taekwondo, all that cool shit. But I don't know if she's trying to play me for the herd. So advice has been great on that.
He sound like Danny McBride.
He's a black belt.
She's like Japanese and shit. Like, what?
You know what's funny? She's probably not Japanese. She's probably like Korean.
Exactly. Yeah. He's like, fuck.
I also want to know what like his idea of the race scale is. Judging by his ignorance, it's probably just black, white, Middle Eastern, Asian.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. How he sees it.
That's all that's out there for him.
The
He's
big
crossing
four.
them off the list. That's a sick list to be trying to cross off, man. Like, what are you doing?
Also,
how old is he? 20 what?
I think 23. He was young. 24.
Man, he young.
But also to answer his question, why she wants to meet you in person to get that basket is because she does not want you to know where she lives.
Yeah, true.
Like, that's pretty obvious. And also, from my advice, if you do want to quote unquote trick on a woman, yes, get her a nice basket and court her. Don't give her $200 for an ass photo.
But he giving her a boo basket that got a blanket.
But to me, that's fine. I think that's fine spending money.
Who's she going on a picnic with? It ain't him.
Girls just like blankets, Maul.
In a basket with candy and shit, like here, like
candles too.
Yeah, why we ain't gonna just put this shit on the grass right here? Let's eat this shit right here.
I had such a bad Middle Eastern joke, but
thank you.
I'm glad
Thank
I kept
you
it to myself.
so much.
I'm glad you kept it to yourself, Rory. Proud of you.
I want to feel bad for him, but he is not a good person, so I can't.
He's young, man. 22. He don't.
You did shit like that at 22?
Probably. I probably said
check
some
off
really
races.
ignorant
No, I
shit
did
like
not
that.
do that.
I said some wild shit.
I probably got some wild shit off when I was 22.
Oh, for sure. But
thank God I didn't have a microphone.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't have $200
just
for an
students
ass
on the
photo.
south side.
Yeah, like it's just like that. So I understand. I'm like, okay, he wants to experience different types of women. He's saying it in a way where it sounds crazy. But what he's saying is he wants to just experience relationships with different women. Like, I understand that. The way he's left that voicemail sounds fucking crazy, but I get it. I understand. It's like, okay, you never dated a Spanish girl. You never dated a Asian girl. You never dated all right, that's what you should do.
But if this Spanish one ain't acting right, I'm gonna just take my ass up to Dykeman and get another one?
Yeah, it's like Pokemon.
It sounds crazy the way he's framing it, yes.
Or it could just be
I mean, but if you want to experience, relationships with a Latin woman, there's nothing wrong with that.
It kind of sounds as crazy as I've had everything from black and white and in between. So what you mean?
Same type of shit. Same
Why
type
did
of
Drake
shit.
say that?
He was trying to figure out what homie was saying. Like, I've been with them all, fam. Like,
I didn't need Drake to confirm that he's probably fucked every race of woman. I really didn't. I think we all assumed that he has fucked black and white and everything in between.
Oh, man.
Baltimore's back.
Baltimore what, Rory?
Nigga, I said it.
What Baltimore, if you've been, he's one of our favorite callers, and he has a funny situation. And I think he knows that we love his accent, so he leans into it.
How many twos is too much?
Yeah, you'll
our
see.
next DC show, we need to like pay for his train ticket. He has to come on stage. He's my favorite caller by far.
Yeah, here he goes.
Two.
What's up, Rory, Maul, Damaris, Julian?
Mm-hmm.
My question is a little simple. Basically, it's a girl I used to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I'm not 22 no more. I'm 23 now, so you ain't gotta hear me say that no more.
Thank God.
But it's a girl I used to talk to, and basically, she we were going dates here and there, on and off, and she basically asked me one day, "Hey, do you want to go get sushi?"
He's leaning into it now, but I appreciate it.
Damn, I've never heard someone say that.
Sushi? Did that nigga say sushi?
I've only heard Snoop from The Wire refer to it that way.
Hold on.
I want to go get sushi.
Basically asked me one day, "Hey, do you want to go get sushi?" I said, right now, not really cool. I'm a little broke right now. Ain't no money really coming in. She responds with, "Well, who says you have to pay?" I said, "Ooh,
that's a queen.
Nice." She said, "Okay, so when do you want to go? Do you want to go today?" I said, "Not today." That was probably like a Tuesday. She said, "Okay, well, what about tomorrow?" No, not really. So then I said, "Can you do Friday?" She said, "Sure." We go Friday. We go to downtown Baltimore. We go eat sushi or whatever. And the bill comes. I'm still eating. Like, I'm looking face down at my food. I'm not even looking up right now. The bill comes.
Like a baddie.
She get to looking at me. I look up. I still got food on my face. I'm like, "What's going on?" She said, "Are you not going to pay?" I said, "Didn't you say you was going to pay?" She said to me,
that was 2 days ago.
But that was only for that specific day.
Okay, well,
he has such bad luck with women.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty awful. I ain't gonna lie.
He called
I'm making
again
fun of him, but it
and
was
said they ended up having a small conversation at the dinner table, but then she ended up getting up and getting her wallet out of the car and paying.
He's never gonna see that girl again.
But she is
offered
wrong
to
for
pay.
she is wrong for that.
It's definitely wrong.
Yeah, but she offered that 2 days ago.
My baby
She offered it on Tuesday.
My baby
But then
was
she said,
waiting.
"What about tomorrow?" And then Friday ended up being the day that worked. Like that's still the same
Friday,
offer.
Payday. She did that on purpose.
You said money was still...
Oh no, he said
was
that.
the one.
Oh yeah, you're right. First of all, somebody offering to take you to a free meal, a girl at that, and you just like, not today, not tomorrow.
I mean,
all right, nigga.
He had to hustle. He get his money up. Needed 3 days.
That's
he ain't pay.
That's wild though, man. Like going out with a girl and you absolutely can't afford the bill.
Well, first of all, he was honest. He
I'm
said,
just not
"No, I
going
don't
out."
want to go
but
because I don't have
still
money."
shouldn't have went anyway. I won't go out with my friends
I'm not going nowhere
if I can't
if
afford.
I can't pay for that shit
Yeah.
myself, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm never going like, "All right, they got me." Fuck no.
What should he have done then? Because assuming he still wants to see her and hang out with her, but he's like, "I just can't afford a dinner right now."
Man, it sounds like you might have to put some turkey sandwiches in the crib or something. Something light. It got to be something at the crib. I'm broke.
Are y'all both poor?
Well, clearly, she's got.
If I'm poor, I don't give a fuck who ain't poor. I'm poor.
No, I get what
I
you're
ain't going
saying, but what
nowhere.
I'm saying is, are y'all both poor? Because if y'all are both poor, then y'all need to like, y'all can like work together to climb out of poverty. But if she's up and you're poor,
leave that girl alone.
Yeah, because if you can't afford to do for her the things that she could do for herself, just leave her alone.
Cause she in that group chat. She done snapped a picture while that nigga was head down in that sushi. Sent that shit to the group chat. Like,
But
look at
that's
this
foul.
broke ass nigga.
It is foul, but it's reality.
All right. No, but that's double foul. Because if she says, "Let's go on a date," and he says, "I don't have money, so let's not do that," and then she offers to pay to then take a photo and clown him, and like that's corny.
I don't think.
If he was
what? Damaris, don't do that.
No,
you
because
know
you
that
said-
nigga's in the group chat.
You setting yourself up. No, you setting yourself up to get clowned because the
Yeah.
first thing my group chat is gonna say, well, why the fuck would you offer to pay for that shit anyway? Like, you weird.
Dory with your dumb ass. You forgot that he said he didn't have any money?
Yeah, like that's
he was
lame.
honest and told you he was broke. Like now you're a fucking clown for bringing someone out that was honest with you and
Yeah.
then clowning them for their honesty.
Yeah, that's lame. That's bullying.
That's
at
lame
this
shit to
point.
me.
You're bullying.
Yeah, that's bullying. That's corny as fuck.
Yeah,
It's
that
not even
shit-
bullying, it's just
bullying
weird.
happens. What are you talking about? That shit happens every 37 seconds in America.
Is that accurate?
I feel like those are accurate numbers.
Yeah.
More accurate than Rory's YouTube predictions.
For sure.
To-
We looked at the video. Wasn't even close to shaking YouTube.
There's more red onions on her sandwich.
Tickets available now, newroryandmall.com. We will be in Atlanta November 22nd and then finishing out the year here at home in New York City December 14th. Get your tickets now. Once again, thank you to everybody in Toronto that came out. We had a great time last week with you all. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/New Rory and Mall, right?
New.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know when you're doing the outro, but like, so now what? Now my question is for this guy for Baltimore. Well, I'm curious because say he really likes this girl, but he can't afford to do dates and stuff with her. What can he do to still hang out with her? Like, is this just like it's over?
Don't talk to that girl at all. She's offered to take you out, and then when you got there, said, "Why aren't you paying?"
But she did pay.
I mean,
Yeah, but
if that's
after-
not
I
a red
shouldn't
flag to y'all,
No,
I don't know.
that's a red flag, Rory.
23? 23,
Young,
right?
he's 23.
Listen, man, focus on getting yourself together first.
He's still gonna want to get ass. So
I
how
mean,
can
yeah,
he
but
get
That's
ass?
fine.
Yeah, but you gotta get your own ass up out of your situation before you go focus on getting some other ass. I'm just trying to
That's
help.
what he was honest from rip.
Yeah, no,
He said, I'm
that's-
not going with you because I'm broke.
Right. So just listen,
I like the
man.
honesty.
That time you on that date, you could be working overtime, nigga.
Wasn't he
Gotta
in some
grind.
other like predicament with like a girl that had a boyfriend or you just need to sit down for a while.
Yeah, sit your little ass down.
What I just
You hot.
said. It's fucking work.
Hot
Just do
ass.
what you got to do to get up out of this
All
situation.
right, but if you broke and someone offers you some sushi,
Nah, man.
yeah, I'll go.
It's a long leash on that sushi dinner. Girl
First-
took you out to dinner and you broke and she paid for it, nigga. She can't wait.
I was
She
literally
can't
just about
wait
to
to throw
say,
that shit in your face.
especially a young girl that
Especially
doesn't.
when you come up, nigga, when you couldn't afford sushi, I was
Nah, man, do it for the gender. Save her as food girl.
Get a quick meal ticket.
Nah, that don't work.
He like her. You can't do that because you like her.
That only work. We can only get that off as men when we got money too. Like we can only get that off. Like, yeah, shorty be taking me out to eat and shit. When we got money though. Like you can't be a broke nigga and be like, yo, she be taking me out to eat. It's like, nigga, you just a bum ass nigga. That ain't fly.
If I'm broke,
It's
in a
fly when
jam
you
and
got
a girl
money
wants
and the
to give me
girl
a
still
turkey
take-
sandwich, I'm taking that turkey.
I'm taking that sushi.
Yeah, but it's never. But you're never gonna take that girl serious because you don't want.
No,
that
she'll
girl.
never take me serious.
No, but even if she did, you would never take her serious.
If
You
you-
don't, no man wants the girl that saw him when he was broke. Y'all don't.
What?
You do
That's
not want the
true.
girl that
What
really
the fuck are you
saw
talking
you when
about?
you were broke like that.
That's
I
the
love-
realest one.
I love all my bitches that was around when I was broke.
That's the best
I
one.
love that shit. Yeah, that was the best times. Those are the best relationships when
What's up
you
with me on
broke
the couch?
and a girl's holding you down. It's like, yo, nah, shorty, fuck with me.
Okay.
Yeah, she fuck with me.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, he did add at the end of the call, the second call for Damaris. He said he knows you're interested in men in the DMV area and ultimately want to settle in that area. He said Baltimore's not too far away. And then he said
true.
he does have a bunch of young guys that would like to holler. He is self-aware. He did not say, hey, I'm trying to holler. He said,
Okay.
I have friends that I think would make sense for you.
Mm.
He's 23.
Yes. What if his friends are older?
Maybe he's like, yeah, the youngest.
How
of the
much
crew.
older?
I don't know.
They like 3 or 4 years old,
They could buy sushi.
27, 28.
How young would you date?
Take him to sushi.
I went on a date with a 27-year-old.
See, there you go.
Didn't that
They
shit
get
suck?
shoes
I was
off.
29 at the time. No, it was a
Oh.
pretty good date actually. I was 29 at the time.
You
but
only
he was
30 now.
27. Yeah. But I'm saying I was 29 at the time when I went on a date with a 27-year-old.
Okay, so if you 30 now, you can go on a date with a 27-year-old. We not doing that. See, come on.
I don't think that age gap is too crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I didn't say that. I don't think it's crazy at all. That's normal.
Yeah, so you would go.
You're not Drea.
So you're going to talk to his friend?
I just like older men. It's just I've always been like that. I just like older men. I have nothing
But
against
what's
young
weird with
niggas.
that strategy is the older you get, then the older the men.
I know. That's the thing.
Like, does that carry over? Like, if you're a young girl that likes older men, that likes men that are like 35, 40, right?
Ooh, baby.
Does it stay at 35, 40, or does it carry on with your age?
So that's the thing with me.
I've never understood that with women that like older
What
men.
I'm realizing is that I didn't like older men. I just like men in their 30s. That's
Okay.
what it was.
That makes sense.
Because now that I'm getting older, now that I'm getting
Straight
older,
men in their 30s.
I was having a conversation with the nigga that was in his 30s
You ever went
when
Middle
I was
Eastern?
in my 20s.
Cross it off the
My
list.
bad, Damaris.
That was
I'm
really
sorry,
funny.
I'm sorry.
You ate. You ate
Oh,
that.
that was a good callback.
That was funny.
Yeah, I got a black belt. What else
In
you
what?
said?
Aioli?
From the Gap.
Damn.
You were saying, because I am curious
Oh
about this.
no, I was just saying that like I realized like as I'm getting older, like, you know, just going off the men I dated when I was in my earlier 20s, them niggas is inching closer and closer to 40. And I'm like, y'all talking about getting in serious relationships. I had a conversation with one of them and I was like, baby, like you need to hurry up and like settle down a little bit. Like your eyes turning yellow. You gonna need ED pills.
Whose
soon.
eyes is turning yellow?
Look like Michael Jordan.
Like you,
That's the Hennessy.
like
True.
y'all gonna have to. You gotta slow down a little
Yellow
bit.
eyes? Who got yellow eyes?
And niggas is like, nah, when I'm ready to settle down, like it's gonna be, you know, like when I am ready to get in a
That's no
relationship, it's gonna be
hepatitis
me and
B.
you. No, it's not gonna be me and you. You wanna wait until you old as fuck to like settle down and you think it's gonna be with me? No. That's when I'm gonna get a 27-year-old. Their dick's gonna work for about 20 years longer than this 40-year-old nigga.
Blue Chew.
Off that good cigar Henny right there.
Man, that's tough.
That's that good
That has to
cigar
be.
Henny.
That's the greatest
Of
ever.
course,
written.
it's
He could go
cognac
get-
and cigars.
he could
but
go
that
get
has to
30
be
right now.
hereditary. Like,
He could go get 30 right
Y'all
now.
ain't learn from Chadwick.
Still
Y'all
got
gonna keep
the
talking about
hookah.
people.
He could go get 30. That face right there. He could go give you 30 right now.
I see what you're saying, Damaris, but he's looked this way for about 40 years.
Yeah.
So if he has something, he's beat it.
All right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's Michael.
They just need to do a liver and kidney cleanse. Drink your dandelion tea. Like y'all
You
gotta.
think Michael
Mike?
Jordan's gonna go out there and drink some dandelion?
Mike going out
That's
there.
a champion.
He on that.
He
That's,
betting 10 grand a hole on a golf course. Like,
that's
And then eating a
Cavassier.
medium rare steak.
Yeah, that's Cavassier cigars and fucking 20 holes of golf with no sleep.
20 holes of golf is hilarious. He's an extra two.
He's just fucking out there. Mike like, all right, we're going back the other way. Like, what?
20 holes of
Like,
golf
yo, Mike,
is so funny.
Mike, I'm down 200 grand out here. Mike, like, fuck it. We going back. Like,
Mike, this is supposed to be leisure. Stop
yo,
competing.
having a friend like Michael Jordan gotta be stressful, bro.
Yeah.
Because the shit he can do and he's into it, he wants you to just hang with him all week. You can't keep up with that type of shit, man.
Did you see the SNL sketch they did about the quarters on the wall with the security guard after the Jordan documentary?
Last Dance. It's a really
sometimes
good sketch.
SNL like does get it right. That shit is hilarious. And I mean, we can't obviously show it,
Yeah.
but we can close and just watch it amongst ourselves after this. But we will be in Atlanta very, very soon.
November 22nd.
Basically a month. I'm
Can't
excited.
wait. Got some friends down there.
Okay.
Friend of ours, friend of the show. One of my favorite writers and artists. He texted me and said he will be in the building. He's gonna pull up on us. So.
Yeah, he texted me that today as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So have some friends down in Atlanta. Have a good time. Love Atlanta.
Y'all gonna
Yeah.
bring hookah on stage?
Me, I don't smoke hookah.
I think every stage comes with hookah.
In Atlanta?
It's
I
just
think
right
so.
there,
It's
yeah.
probably in your package, right? Green.
Yeah, they
one?
put it in your when you get your luggage off the carousel, it's hookah.
We have non-smoking areas. They have smoking only areas.
Yeah. And if you don't smoke, you can't perform here. Areas. Get your tickets now. All right, we out of here, man. Have a safe weekend. Be safe. Be blessed. We'll talk to y'all soon. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Adios.